Tango with Company standing by. MM7GNT calling a 40, MM7 with Company there standing by.
You've got a portable station calling you, Julian?
Oh, nothing here there. There's nothing at all there. We'll try them again. The portable station, go ahead. The mobile, is it mobile there, Roger?
Yeah, you've got a mobile and a portable, but they're very quiet to me. Anyway, I'll leave you to it, Julian, 7-3.
Yeah, cheers, Stuart. Sorry, the mobile station, I've got no ears on the portable, but the mobile station, just try your call sign again, but very, very slowly there, Roger.
Call sign, is it call?
G2NV, how you getting on there? Long time no speak there, Roger, Roger. Yeah, QSL there, Tom. I was actually in a non-kinky way wondering where you were the other day because you were always mobile, and because I was actually going by Leicester, I was in Rugby, parked up, and I was dandering about, and I was actually wondering, I haven't heard you on for a while. Where have you been hiding there, Tom? Go ahead. Roger. It's been a long time since we spoke. I think the last time we spoke you were actually on the net. God, it must have been a few months ago because you were mobile, going over the A50 at the time, if I mind right. I think it was on the weekend. Was a meet up in Blackpool, and I think Rob and Sid were mobile heading back home, and you were going over the A50 there, Roger.
That's right, Roger. Yeah, you got a good memory. You just got my memory actually, but you're right. You're right. Yeah, okay, mate. Well, I'm glad to also I've been in for a little while, and if there's anybody who wants to say hello, I'll see if I can hear him. But good to hear you, Julian. Just like that audio's all nice and clear, mate. G2NV mobile.
Yeah, no worries at all there, Tom. There's only one more station on frequency than now there. Just myself and Richard was in QSO there, so we'll see if Richard is on frequency and he can give you a call. Richard, M1AOB, are you back on channel there, buddy?
Yes. No problem. We've got two or three on Julian now on the list, but Roger's not come up yet. But unfortunately I didn't get the call sign because I was setting up the live stream. But do you want to try again? Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo.
Yeah, give Tom a call, Golf 2 November Victor Mobile, G2NV Mobile. Give him a call there, Richard. Operator name is Tom, go ahead.
Golf 2 November Victor Mobile. Have you got a copy of Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo?
I would have you. I thought we could hear you, but the QRM adjacent to us is making it impossible to hear you. I'm sorry, over.
Yeah, okay, Tom, you're about 5 and 5, but you're right in my noise, but I have got you.
Oh, you came up then. Without the QRM, you're about 5 and 8.
Okay, Tom, I won't hold it, because you're right in the edge of my noise. I've got about S5 in noise at the moment. I am live streaming on YouTube, which will be interesting, but there we are. Alright, Julian, back to you.
Yeah, cheers there, Richard. Okay there, Tom, are you hanging about me, or you want to call back in later on? I mean, you're more than welcome to hang about. We've added you to the list so we can keep you right. I know you're mobile there, so we can keep you right and give a few calls out there, Roger. Well, we'll give a couple of calls and see if there's any other stations on frequency there wanting to join the Gentlemen's Club HFDXnet here, now nearly 5 o'clock, so we'll give a couple of calls. Mike 7, Juliet November Tango with company, part of the Gentlemen's Club HFDXnet. MM7, GNT with company, calling 40 and standing by.
Hello Julian, Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo, very good afternoon.
Go again, the station there, very, very weak. Just go with your call sign slowly there, Roger.
Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo, very good afternoon.
How you getting on there, Jos? As usual, very, very weak. 5 and 5 now. I'll put you in the log 55 just now, and no doubt later on it'll be about 59 plus 20, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, we too were 5-5 and a lot of QRM here, a lot of other stations and flavoring, so well, I hope it's going to be better, Julian. But I put you in the log too, and we'll see what happens today.
Were you able to hear the mobile station at Golf 2 November Victor Mobile? Could you hear Tom, who was mobile on the A34 around Oxford there, Jos? Could you hear the mobile station there? Go ahead.
Yeah, Jos, did you hear the mobile station?
No, Richard, I don't. Hello, good afternoon, Richard. No, I did not, no.
Okay, no, you can't hear him, Julian.
Will you make the contact there, Tom? There's no copy from Holland just now there. If you hang fire, Tom, you want to make the contact there, Richard, with Jos, and then that clears that up there, Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo. AD copy tonight. Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo, live streaming on YouTube.
Yes, I copy you and I look at YouTube now. I see you. Yes, Richard. Very good afternoon from Koetangen, from the Netherlands. I can copy you a 4545 here in Holland. QSL?
Yeah, QSL Joes. That's not bad for this time of night. I've got about S5 and noise. You're about 5 and 7. I won't hold it for a minute. I'll pass it back to Julian because I'm just making sure everything's okay for this end for the live stream.
Yeah, no worries at all there, Richard. Tom, Golf 2 November Victor Mobile. Did you have any ears on Jos in Holland, Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo?
Is it you, Tom? Golf 2 November Victor / mobile? Yeah, Roger. It's at 57 to 59. It's a QSB, but it's okay, Tom. It works. Put you in a log with 47 here in the log, Tom. Thank you very much.
Well, at least the contact was made there, Tom, so happy days. And yours also, at least you made the contact there. Things do get better signal-wise throughout the evening there, but we'll give another couple of more calls anyway. This is Mike 7, Juliet November Tango with company, part of the Gentlemen's Club HFDXnet. MM7GNT with company and standing by. EI2JIB Peter in County Kildare Island. How you getting on, buddy? 5 and 5, 55. 55 into the southwest coast of Scotland. The operator here is Julian, Juliet Uniform Lima, Italy, Echo November. 55 for the log. Peter, go ahead. Slightly dropped a little bit, but there's only a few people on frequency there now, and things always pick up there. They always start very weak there. Our signals are always very weak to start with, and then always pick up. But if you hang fire there, and we'll see if the mobile station, Tom, he's mobile there, and around the Oxford area there on the radio, I think he said his call sign.
Standby.
November Victor Mobile, G2NB Mobile there, so if you hang fire there, he'll give you a call. Tom, any call into Ireland, the Peter EI2JIB, go ahead, Tom.
No, strong enough to work him at the moment, Julian, I'm afraid. I know he's there, I know he's transmitting, but not strong enough at the moment.
Yeah, no worries at all. You're not strong enough just now, Peter, but maybe later on if you're hanging about on frequency there, Roger. Roger, we'll see if Richard there, Richard M1AOB, any ears on Peter in Ireland, EI2JIB, go ahead Richard.
EI2JIB, Peter, Mike 1 Alpha, Oscar Bravo, 5 by 5, Peter. Sorry, Peter, you got in my noise. I didn't get the report. I know you. I can hear you was there, but signals dropped, and you was right in my noise, right on the edge of it. Try the report again, Peter. Yeah, Roger, 5757. Thanks, Peter. Back to you, Julian.
Yeah, cheers there. Yours, any copy on Peter in Ireland, EI2JIB, Echo Italy 2, Juliet Italy Bravo. There, go ahead, yours.
I will try. I can copy him now, that's for sure now, Mike 7 JMT, but it's a little bit difficult, but it works. Peter in Ireland, do you have a copy on me? Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo. Echo 1-2 Juliet India Bravo. Do you have a copy on Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo? I don't hear anything at all.
He was calling you there, yours. He was giving you a call there. Hang fire, yours. Peter, try again there, mate. Try again, obviously you're getting yours there. Yours, just hang fire 2 seconds there. Peter, try again, buddy. Any copy, yours?
I hear something very, very in the background, but I can translate it. No, I'm sorry, Julian. I apologize from my side. Back to you, Julian.
Yeah, no worries at all. You're very light on the ears and no copy just now there, Peter, but we'll try later on if you're hanging about frequency there for the Gentlemen's Club HFDX group there, Roger. Yeah, no worries at all. Okay, mate, we'll keep you on the live list there, and we'll give another few calls here and see if there's any other stations there. This is MM7JNT, part of the Gentlemen's Club HFDX net. MM7JNT with company calling 14, standing by.
Mexico 1 Zulu Oscar Quebec.
The Oscar Quebec station, there is two stations, there's a Mike 7, but the Oscar Quebec, we are the M7 hang fire. Oscar Quebec, go ahead.
This is Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Quebec, Andy near Manchester, over.
How you getting on, Andy? You're 57 here, 57 up into the southwest of Scotland there, buddy. We've had a QSO in the past before. I remember them old photos there on the QRZ. You're 5 and 7 with me there, mate, and we're running here the Gentlemen's Club HFDXnet. You're more than welcome to tag along there for the rest of the evening, the early morning, whatever it is there. We usually just batter on and stay on till the band completely dies off. But few stations on frequency there now, Andy. But with me, you're 5 and 7, 57 there. How copy there? A G1, a ZOQ, MM7, a JNT. Back to you there, buddy.
Yeah, from Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Queen. You're 5 and 7 at times, and coming up to 5 and 9, Julian. I only popped on just to say the Golf 2 November Victor Mobile in Oxford. I sometimes the last not the last transmission he made, the transmission before that, he came right out of the noise up to a 5 and 6 in Manchester. So I thought I'd just give him a report. That's why I'd come on there. That was my purpose, is Julian, over.
Yeah, no worries at all. Well, here, just hang fire 2 minutes. There's only a few stations on frequency. We've only just really started there, so you've only maybe about 5 stations to work round there. But on you go. Give Tom a call there at G2NV Mobile. Go ahead, Andy, and you see what his report is now. Go ahead.
Yeah, Golf 2 November Victor Mobile. Golf 2 November Victor Mobile. Tom, this is Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Queen listening.
Okay, Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Quebec, Golf 2 November Victor Mobile. No problem at all. You're quite between the 5 and 6 and the 5 and 9 plus as I'm driving along here. So it's slowed down a bit now. I'm stuck in a bit of traffic. But yeah, good people, no problem at all. From Manchester down to we're a couple of miles south of Oxford on the A34 at the moment. Moving quite slowly, over.
Yeah, I'm only getting about half of what you're saying, Tom. I'm only getting about half of what you're saying, but yeah, you're definitely getting through. You're definitely getting through. This is G1ZOQ.
Right, G1SDK.
Stand by, Sid.
So you made the contact there, Andy. I think things is a bit weak just now there, Roger.
It is a bit weak, but I'm getting 2 or 3 words, and there's an extra down come on, but it's definitely making the trip. It's just a bit noisy, you know.
Yeah, yes, it always is. It's always whenever we start about this time, mate, everything's always weak and it's difficult, but throughout the whole evening and certainly into the 10, 11 at night, some of us stay on there and it's booming. Like say Jos there in Holland's only a 5.5, but guarantee you within a few hours there he'll be 59 plus 20, and we'll always stay on late on there. So if you hang fire, we'll get the stations to give you a call there, Andy, and as you say, you're only sticking about, but we can add you to the list just to say that you're in the log there. So if you hang fire, Richard, any copy on Andy in Manchester, Golf 1 Zulu Ocean Queen. Go ahead, Richard.
Yeah, good evening, Andy. 5 and 8, 5 and 8 on your last over.
Yeah, this is Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Queen. Okay, Richard. I haven't quite got your call sign. I think you're about a 57 at the moment. If you could give me your call sign, please, from Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Queen.
Yeah, Mexico 1, Alpha Oscar Bravo.
Yeah, okay, Richard. Mexico 1, Alpha Oscar Bravo, Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Queen. You're 5 and 7 at the moment, over.
Yeah, Roger, no problem. Conditions are up and down. I am live streaming on YouTube. If you look under Richard Pentney and then live stream, and then you'll find it. But I am live streaming on YouTube.
Yeah, okay, Richard. I might have a look at another time on YouTube. I don't have a computer in this shack, over.
Yeah, Roger, no problem. Back to you, Julian.
Cheers there, Richard. Okay there, Andy. Just a few more stations. The next one is actually Jos in Holland there. Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo, PD7CB there. So if you hang fire, Jos will try and give you the call. Jos, any copy on the Golf 1 Zulu Ocean Queen? Go ahead, Jos.
Yes, I've got very good indeed. Hello, Andy from Manchester. This is Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo. You got a 5.9 plus 5 dB, a very strong signal here. Back to you, Golf 1 Zulu, Oscar Quebec from Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo.
Yeah, Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo, Golf 1 Zulu, Oscar Queen. It's Josh, isn't it? Yeah, you're 5 and 9 plus a bit. 5 and 9 plus a bit, Josh, over.
Yeah, Roger, now you got 20 over on this moment. 20 over, very strong signal. Yes. Well, Andy, nice to meet you. Good copy on you. This is the best for this day, I think. Back to you.
Yeah, I worked you the other day, I think. It's Andy near Manchester.
Yes, Andy, I know. I see it on I'm looking to YouTube, and I see a little picture of Richard. Hello, Richard. Now I see you too. A very little picture I see, but I got it on the big screen. But very nice to meet you, Andy. And I got a very good copy on you. I'll put you in my log at 5.9 plus 20 dB. Roger.
Okay, thank you very much, Josh. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much.
Okay, Andy, just one more station there. Hopefully you can make the contact there with Peter in Ireland, the south of Ireland. Echo Italy 2, Juliet Italy Bravo, EI2GIB there. If you want to give him a call, he was weak on the ears with me, but try him there, Andy. His operator name Peter, call sign Echo Italy 2, Juliet Italy Bravo. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, Echo India 2, Juliet India Bravo. This is Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Queen, G1ZOQ, Andy near Manchester, over.
Yeah, good afternoon, Andy, from EI2JIB Portable. You're phoning in here, 5 and 9 plus 10 dB, Andy. Absolute beautiful signal. Lovely audio coming across. I'm only working Portable. 101480 SAP, 100 with Andy, and I'm also servicing antenna. Just passed to an old farmer's gate here in the middle of the park there, Andy. Go ahead.
Yeah, Echo India 2 GIB Portable G1ZOQ. You're 5 and 7 at the moment, over.
100%, Andy, 100%, all copies, Andy. Yeah, you're homing in here, Andy. Great signal there. That's the I was there for 100 watts. Yeah, I only have to fly in from Manchester yesterday.
Over. Yeah, just dipping out now. The QSB just came in and the signal faded. This G1ZOQ standing by. Yeah, I got that now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is, I'm near Bury, Bravo Uniform Radio Yankee, 8 mile north of Manchester, over. Yeah, it's just a little bit too weak at the moment. It's deep down and there's a bit of interference from an adjacent station if you want to take it up, Julian.
Yeah, no worries at all there, Andy. That's you worked all stations. You're more than welcome to hang about. There will be other stations calling in. It's up to yourself there, Andy. Go ahead.
I'm going to see my mum having my tea. She's 77. She lives down road. She's made a roast chicken dinner, so I'm going to sit in there for a bit.
I no worries. Well, we're on all evening there, buddy. Cheers for calling in there, mate. 73s from myself, MM7, JNT in the group. Cheers, Andy. Bye-bye.
Yeah, 73s to all stations. Golf 1 Zulu Oscar Queen.
Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo.
G1SDK, good evening there, Sid. You don't need any introductory as to what is going on this evening. If you don't know by now, well then you'll never know there, buddy. So Julian and Richard temporarily net control until Roger apparently comes on here later on, but you're booming up to the southwest of Scotland there. 5 and 9, 59 with me there, Sid. Go ahead.
Mike 7, Juliet November Tango. You're also booming in. You're 5 and 9, Julian. A very good evening to you, over.
Yeah, QSL there said, well, there's a few of us on frequency just now there, buddy, and I don't know if you've got the list in front of you there, but if not, we can certainly get you fired about here, and everyone's on. There's obviously myself and Richard, who's temporarily net control until Roger comes on here later on, I think, there, but we can just work away the now there, Roger.
Yeah, QSL, Julian, no problem.
Have you got the list in front of you there, Sid, or do you want me just to give you the call signs there? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I've got no list, but I have heard most of the stations that are on. I think Andy just left anyway, he said.
Yeah, he's away to have the dinner with the mother there. Well, try Tom at G2NV Mobile there. He's bound to be further north as Oxford now, but he was mobile. Call sign Golf 2 November Victor Mobile, G2NV Mobile. Go ahead, Sid.
Golf 2 November Victor stroke Mobile, G1 STK. Very good evening to you, Tom. I wanted you copy Sid in North London. Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. Over.
Copy there, said he was calling you.
I'm sorry, I'm causing TVI, Julian, so I'll have to stop.
I know what it is. You just want to come back there whenever you've sorted out the issue there. Go ahead.
Roger.
That'll do, Sid. Just give us a message when you're back online. Was there a Mike 7 station there? The Mexico 7 there? Apologies, are you still by? This is Mike 7, Juliet and November Tango with company, part of the Gentlemen's Club HFDXnet, MM7JNT with company, calling a CQ14, standing by. 1, 2, test. Go again, buddy, with the call sign. I think we've got you there, Dave. You're away at the back of the box there. If you hang fire, maybe yours has got a better copy. Yours, do you have a better copy on the Papa Alpha 3 Golf Lima Kilo portable there? Yours, go ahead.
I will try. I think the propagation for the Netherlands are not that very well, but we for local, I think it's going to be a problem. I will try it, Dave. Papa Alpha 3 Golf Lima Kilo / portable. Do you have a copy on Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo? I don't hear anything at all.
No, there's nothing from my side there. Richard, any copy with Dave? I'm sure it's Dave, the portable. I could hear somebody call him portable, but not enough there to put into the log there. Richard, any copy on Dave? Papa Alpha 3 Golf Lima Kilo portable, go ahead.
I'll give it a try, but he was right in my noise. Papa Alpha 3 Golf Lima Kilo stroke portable. Dave, have you got a copy on Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo?
Nothing here. It's very, very difficult there with Dave, I think, in the Papa Alpha station there, so I did send him a message there, so no copy just now there. Richard, go ahead.
Stand by, Julian.
4x4.
Yeah, Roger. I think somebody said 4x4. Okay, Dave, hopefully conditions will get better, but I have put you in the log. You're 5 and 4, right in my noise, but I could hear what you was just about what you're saying, Dave. We'll persevere, and hopefully conditions will get better. Back to you, Julian.
Yeah, no worries at all. They always do get better there, so hopefully we can hear them here later on. I think Sean 007 2 Echo 0 Mike Victor Hotel, you on frequency there? Go ahead. Anything heard there, Richard, from Sean 007 2E0MVH?
Yeah, Julian, did you call me? 2E0 Mike Victor Hotel?
You're very, very weak there, 007 Sean. You're about a 3 and 3 just now. 3-3-33, Roger. A 3-3-33 there, Sean. Copy, copy.
Roger, Roger, do apologise, Julian. I took my eye off the ball. Yeah, I have got you, no problem at all. Very quiet this evening, but I've got you about 5-4-5-5 into Liverpool there. My apologies, Julian. I was looking at something different on the net there. My apologies, but yeah, I can hear you there, Julian. From 2E0, Mike Victor Hotel, operator Sean in the group.
Yeah, no problem. You're up to about a 4 and 4 there. What's my report to you, Sean? You're about a 4 and 4 there now. What is my report to you? Go ahead.
Roger, Roger. The report to Liverpool is about a 5 and 4 to 5 and 5. 5 and 4 to a 5 and 5, Julian.
Aye, thanks for the 5-4-5-5. Right, hang fire there. Well, you've got the list there, Sean, if you want to work through the stations there. Obviously, the next one is Richard there, so you've got the list in front of you there. Go ahead.
Roger, okay. I'll go down the list and see who I can get. I believe the next one is Richard. Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo. Can you hear me there, Richard?
5-7. I've got a lot of noise, Sean, but 5-7, over.
Roger, Roger. Hope the X-beams... Well, I can certainly hear you better than I did the last two so yeah. You're working well, Richard, into Liverpool. From 2E0 Mike Victor Hotel. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, okay. I'm not on the X-beam. I'll explain another time, Sean. But just give me a signal report.
Roger, Roger. I've got you 5-7 to 5-8 there, Richard. 5-7 to 5-8 into Liverpool.
Yeah, okay. And I think my live stream, I've stopped the live stream, unfortunately, so I'll have to do it again. But not a problem. I'll let you work the list while I sort the live stream out.
Roger, Roger. Okay, cheers, Richard, and thank you so much. I'm just glad I did manage to hear you yesterday. It was a bit quiet, 5 and 4, 5 and 5, but not a problem. You take care, pal. Probably speak to you a bit later. Okay, down to Papa Alpha 3, Golf, Lima Kilo Stroke Portable. Dave in the Netherlands, do you have a contact with 2E0 Mike Victor Hotel operator Sean in Liverpool? Hello there, Dave. 2E0 Mike Victor Hotel for Papa Alpha 3, Golf Lima Kilo Stroke Portable.
He's very, very weak with everyone there, Richard, so maybe just need to open the ears up, but he's very, very weak there. Go ahead.
Give him a 5 and 5.
Yeah, I heard him earlier on. He was quite strong.
He was giving you a 5 and 5, so obviously he can hear all stations, but it's just the other way about purely because he's portable there, so he's very, very weak. I mean, I can't even hear him, just somebody's calling in. He did give a 4 and 4 to Richard, I think, and then he's giving you a 5 and 5, but obviously it's just one-way traffic just now there, Sean. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, I totally understand, Julian. Yeah, well, as I say, working portable, you know yourself, you can have a bit of difficulty. Not to worry, I'll give him one last try. Papa Alpha 3, Golf Lima Kilo, Stroke Portable. This is 2 Echo 0, Mike Victor Hotel, operator Sean calling from Liverpool. Any contact there, David?
That's who you were just calling there. The next one's Tom G2NV Mobile. Go ahead.
Right, okay, I'll try Tom. Golf 2 November Victor Stroke Mobile. Golf 2 November Victor Stroke Mobile. Tom, this is 2E0 Mike Victor Hotel, Sean in Liverpool. Any contact there, Tom?
Nothing heard this side. Maybe he's went off there. G2NV Mobile, are you still on frequency? Go ahead.
Roger, okay, no problem. Right, I'll try Echo India 2, Juliet India Bravo, Peter there in Ireland. Any contact there, Peter?
We're going well today there. Peter, EI2JIB, are you still on frequency there, buddy? Nothing heard from this side there. Nothing heard there from this side there just now there, Sean. And Sid went temporarily offline due to high SWR. I think we had a bit of RF interference there, Roger.
Roger. Not a problem. I think a little bit early for the grey line contact. They'll probably get a bit better later on, Julian, but not a problem. Not a problem. I mean, I spoke to Sid this morning and he was belting through, but not a problem. I will give Sid a quick call just in case. Golf 1, Sierra Delta Kilo, Sid in Huddleston. Any contact with 2E0 Mike Victor Hotel operator Sean in Liverpool.
Nothing heard just now there, Sean. Nothing heard there. He must still be off there, Roger.
Roger said. Roger, Julian. Yeah, apologies. Okay, listen, guys. I'll go on the shortwave listen for a while, and maybe when conditions improve, I'll come back on the QSL.
Yeah, no worries at all, mate. Just going to call Tom that was mobile, see if he's on frequency there. Tom, G2NV mobile. Are you still on frequency there, buddy? Nothing heard from Tom there, so he must be offline. And Peter in Ireland, EI2JIB, are you still on the frequency there, my friend?
EI2JIB, you still on frequency?
We're going well today there, Richard. Everyone's went shortwave listening or went offline there, so Sid's got a bit of RF issues there, so it's just me and you just now there, Roger.
Yeah, obviously Dave can't hear us. I thought I'd stop the live stream, but I haven't, by the looks of it, so hopefully that's still running. So put in one or two calls, Julian, and then we'll hopefully get a few more join us.
Yeah, no worries at all there, mate. This is Mike 7, Juliet November Tango with company, part of a very difficult Gentlemen's Club HFDX group. Maybe no propagation, you never know, nothing, never know. We'll give calls anyway. MM7 JNT with company, part of the Gentlemen's Club HFDX, mate, calling 40 and standing by. MM0 UDI, how you getting on there, Robbie? Very, very weak just now there, about a 4 and 4 just now, 4-4-44, Roger. No worries at all there, Robbie. Conditions very difficult here just now. Obviously we're trying to run the Gentlemen's Club HFDX net. A few operators have went shortwave listening due to poor conditions, and Sid went offline because he's got RF issues, and it's very, very difficult there. So just myself and Richard and Mike 1 Alpha Ocean Bravo there on frequency just now there, but you're 4 and 4 just now there, Robbie, go ahead. You're peaking now, 57, so I'm just writing you in the log there now, so there you are, 5 and 7. Okay there, one more operator, he'll give you a wee call. Richard, any copy on Robbie, MM0 UDI, go ahead.
MM0 UDI, 5x5, 5x5, right on the edge of my noise, but 5x5, over.
Hello, Alpha DOB. I'm going to 5-5, you 5-6, over.
Yeah, Roger, you come up slightly then, but you're still about 5-5, but you can make the noise. And it's alright, I've just had a message from about the live stream. It's my dyslexia. Okay, Rob, I'll pass it back to Julian, because I am struggling, but I did hear what you said.
Okay there, Robbie, we're just running the Gentleman's Club HFDX, mate. Obviously, very difficult conditions just now. Just myself and Richard, there has been other operators on frequency there, but very, very difficult conditions there. So you're in the log, you're more than welcome to stay on frequency or in your QSY, and it's up to yourself there, Robbie, go ahead.
Just call in, Julian. I'll leave you to it. I'll put down a few things to do here. Just yes, I'll say hello. I'll leave you to it, Julian.
No worries at all there, mate. Well, we'll knock you off the list, and if you're on later on, certainly call back in there. Cheers and beers, Robbie. Bye-bye.
Alright, see you guys. Cheers.
Mike 7, Juliet November Tango with company, part of a very difficult Gentleman's Club HFDX next, MM7JNT with company, and standing by.
Mike 7, Echo Quebec Bravo.
Quebec Bravo, go again.
Yes, Mike 7, Echo Quebec Bravo.
Yeah, you're booming through there, mate. Thankfully, you're a good, strong signal. It's been very, very difficult here. It always does start difficult there, but picks up. But I don't know, this must be the hardest one yet there. But we've had a good few operators on. But you know yourself, people don't stick about when the old signals go weak. And with another operator with RF problems, and some day there you go, somebody else with thunder and lightning there. So, there you go. Go ahead again, and I'll give you a report. But it was away over the 9 there when I had a quick look at the needle there, and I've got you on the QRZ. I think that's is it Quentin in Oxford, M7EQB, MM7JNT. Back to you there, buddy.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, you're coming in, over the +9 to me, so we must have great conditions today. Did you say you're MM7GMT, Roger?
Juliet November Tango Japan, Nancy Tokyo, and you're 5 and 9 bang on the meter here at the DX10 there, go ahead.
Oh, yes, you're on a DX10, I'm also on a DX10.
Yeah, DX10 transceiver here, Quentin, and I'm using the Heil Pro 7 headset microphone, and just a UK antennas end-fed wire there slung up the side of the house, running in a straight line for about 25 metres, and the following 14 metres, I think, is just sloping down towards the ground there. So it's the larger antenna, I think it's just shy of 40 metres all in there, so quite a big one there, and it's doing the trick there. But 59 with me there, Quentin, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, same here, lovely 5-9 signal. So, yeah, I'm also on a Yaesu STDX10, got a ZS6BKW doublet. It's only about 4 metres up at the centre point, and it floats down to my fence on one side, and kind of goes, it's in an L shape, and, goes across 90 degrees, and then about 8 metres, and then drops down. So, a little bit unconventional, but, yeah, it seems to do the trick. I had an end-fed halfway for 40 metres, I guess half the length of what you've got there. I've been toying with the idea of going back to, something a bit longer and see how that goes.
Yeah, QSL. Well, I've got the shorter one. I've got two of them. I've got the 23 metre one, I think it is, and I've got this longer one because I'm going to use the shorter one when I go portable there. But believe it or not, the longer one there in the garden is about 1 or 2 ace points better on transmit and receive, like so. But I'll definitely use the other one portable there. But see if you hang fire, we've only got one more station on frequency there, so we'll get you passed about there very quickly, and just for a signal report. And as I said, you're more than welcome to hang about. I mean, signals do pick up. It happens the same every week. It always starts off slowly, and come 8-9 o'clock there, everyone's usually booming, and then there's a few of us that usually stay on even later, and everything's 59 plus there. But if you hang fire, we'll get Richard to give you a call, and you can exchange reports there. Richard, any copy on Quentin, M7 Echo Queen Bravo? Go ahead, Richard.
Yeah, roger. M7 Echo Queen Bravo, Quentin. 5 and 7, Matt. Yeah, sorry, Quentin, I think you give me a 5 and 8. I've got somebody up fairly close at the moment and knocked your signal out, but I think you said 5 and 8. Just confirm?
Yeah, Roger, I'd say you're a 5-5 into me, Roger.
Roger, no problem. and just running 100 watts, and I'm actually live streaming on YouTube. If you want to have a listen to your audio, first time ever, so be interested when I go back and have a listen. But live streaming, if you got QRZ, if you put in my name, no space, and click on live, then obviously you can watch it live as well, Quentin.
Yeah, Roger. I missed the details of that, sorry.
Yeah. Julie, do you want to let him know? Because I'm struggling with him a little bit.
If you click on Richard's QRZ page here, Quentin, Mike 1 Alpha Ocean Bravo, if you go on to his QRZ page, he's currently doing a live stream on YouTube there, and obviously we're live here just now on YouTube. If it's of any interest to you there, you go on to YouTube, and then obviously you'll be able to maybe hear yourself back or whatever it is that you choose there. Go ahead.
Seriously, yeah, since it's always good to hear your own audio report, isn't it? So, yeah, I'll take a look at that. Thank you very much for that, Richard. M1 AOB, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm just going to put the link on there now. I haven't done it yet. It's on the group one, but I don't think it's on the on my page. So I'm just going to edit that, and then it should be there in about 2 minutes. There we are, it should be on there now.
Right, Quentin, that's you up both big stations here currently on the Gentleman's Club DXnet there, so you're more than welcome to hang fire. We'll give another couple of calls, try and get more reports. It's up to yourself there, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, thanks for that. I'll hang about. We've got another station close by, I think, giving me a little bit of interference my end, so a little bit tricky to hear, but yeah, I'll hang around for a little bit and see how we go. Thanks, guys. M7ECD.
We'll give a couple of calls here just now there, buddy, and we'll see if there's any other stations. This is MM7JNT with company, part of a very difficult Gentleman's Club HFDXnet due to poor propagation, but we'll give it a go. MM7JNT with company and standing by.
Colony 20MDM, Colony, that's Justin, you got me on there.
Go ahead with the call sign there, buddy.
Yeah, it's 20MDM, we've spoken before, haven't we?
Aye, Roger. Now you're booming through 59 plus there. There's no issues there with you there, my friend there, Steve. How you getting on, buddy? Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, yeah, we're doing okay. Just fired the old bus up. It seems we need a little bit of valve gear in our life, over.
Aye, Roger. Both operator and radio are needing the blue pill there, Roger.
Well, I'm okay. I don't know about the rest of it, but there you go. So I just heard you on there, Julian, and I thought sounded like you were struggling a little bit. Obviously, conditions are not the best, but I thought, well, let's just blow a bit of smoke over the airwaves there and see what we're doing, over.
Yeah, Roger. I always start difficult and people don't hang about there while they're away for dinner. We've got one with thunder and lightning, another fella there with RF problems, and the XYL just takes me to say the dinner's there, so there you go. But here, there's only another couple of stations now there, Steve, and obviously you're more than welcome to hang fire. You know the crack now there with the official net there lasts till about 9 o'clock tonight, and then a few of us usually always stay on till a bit longer, so you're 5 and 9 with me there, Steve, go ahead.
Okay, we just do I've got a little bit of monkey chatter in the background,
Yeah, cheers there, mate. Right, hang fire, we'll get the other two stations to call you there. Richard is currently doing a live stream on YouTube there, so I'm more than sure he can tell you whatever if you want to listen to your old radio back there, but you're sounding 100% as per usual there, Steve. So hang fire. Richard, any copy on Steve? 2 Echo 0, Mike Delta Mike. Go ahead there, Richard.
Yeah, Roger. 2 Echo 0, Mike Delta Mike. 5x8, Steve. 5x8 on the last over.
Yeah, Roger, that's a 5x8. Well, thanks for that. But he's a bit noisy, especially over this Yeah, I've picked up everything from everywhere, but you're about the same. You're about 5'8" yourself, over.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. I've got somebody fairly close. I'm just going to have a look. Yeah, it's just down from us. That's knocking you about a bit, but got a good copy on you, Steve.
Yeah, there's a bit of a battle going on there, Richard, to be perfectly honest, because whoever's speaking at the time is obviously the same as yourself. But when he decides to be quiet, you're about 58 over.
Yeah, Roger, we'll persevere. Might be a bit difficult in a minute if Julian's going for his tea. I had mine early because of knowing I was going to be live streaming, etc. But if you want to watch it back, just go onto my call sign on QRZ, and I'll just put a link on there. You can go onto the live stream and have a listen. I've got to go and have a listen myself at some stage, but obviously I can't while I'm doing this. It's a bit complicated because I've got CX Monitor on to get my audio through to the video. I've got to get some splitters and stuff if I do this too often, because I'm hearing myself in my own ear.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, I find, see, when I turn my preamp off, you know, you can hear you clearly, so no real problem with that. But like I said, a lot of it is foreign stuff, so we'll give it back to Julian for the minute. But lovely seeing you anyway, ever.
Yeah, Julian's gone off for lunch. He's just sent me a message. But are you, if you're hanging around, you're on the list. There's only you, Quinton, and myself at the moment. Julian's gone. I'll change that SWL for a minute, so I know what's what. Give Quinton M7EQB, if he's still on frequency. Have you got a copy on 2E0MDM? Yeah, Steve, try and give him a call. I've got this QRM at the moment, and it's plus 20.
Yeah, did you say it was Mike 7?
Yeah, Mike 7, Echo, Quebec, Bravo. I'm not sure if he's still on frequency, but he's still on the log. It's Mike 7, Echo, Quebec, Bravo, and his name is Quinton.
Okay, well I'll give him a call and see if we can raise him. Like you say, Johnny Clapton just out there on the phone. Okay, Mexico 7, Echo, Queen, Bravo, 30 Mike Delta, I'll give you a call, over. Anything back, or I'm certainly not hearing anything back from that one just at the minute. I'll get it back to Julian and let him put a couple more calls out and see what it does. Julian, I'll hand it back to you because I'm not getting anything from that one at the minute, over.
Yeah, Julian's gone for lunch, or he's gone for his dinner, so at the moment I'll put Quinton on shortwave listening, but there's only myself and you on at the moment, Steve. I'll put out a couple of more calls. Hopefully Julian won't be too long, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's quite strong just below us, which is causing the problem, but never mind, we'll give it a go. Right, this is the Gentleman's HF DX net, the Sunday night net. Is there anybody else that wants to come into the net? Mike 1 Alpha, Oscar Bravo with company. Just bear in mind we are struggling with conditions at the moment.
Golf 5 X-ray, Delta X-ray, I'd love a quick report if possible.
Golf 5 Delta, I think it was X-ray. Go again with the call sign again.
Yeah, good evening, it's Germany 5 X-ray, Delta X-ray, X-ray, Delta X-ray, QSL?
Yeah, QSL, no problem. You've joined, oh, hang on a minute. I've just mucked all that up. Sorry, Callum. But as you know, you've just joined the Gentleman's DX HFDX net. Sorry, I'm live streaming as well, as you saw. I did answer you. But conditions are quite bad. We've got somebody quite tight to us, and they're knocking us about a bit. But there we are. We'll persevere as we usually do. But I'll give you a report on the next over, Callum, and then I'll just run you through the list, if that's all right. There's only a couple on, but they can also give you a report. Over.
Eagle 5 X-ray, Delta X-ray returning. I got some of that. The QRM terrific here also. I'm just running an old TF430S. I'm testing the MC60X mic, so yeah, you drop down a little with the TF2 and I'm able to improve it. But yeah, just the live stream on YouTube as well. To assist us in that way.
Yeah, okay, Callum, down in St Ives. No problem. It's 5 and 9 when the QRM drops, but just running 100 watts this end from a Kenwood TS480 SAT and a homemade fan diapole for 40 and 20 metres, about 9.5 foot off the ground. I did push it up a little bit this morning, but I don't think it's made a lot of difference, but it may have helped. But stand by, Callum. I'll put you in the log. I think the only other one that's on at the moment is Steve, 20MDM. Before I pass it to Steve to give you a call, are you hanging around, Callum, or are you disappearing? Over.
I'm not sure that's me, as I'm really struggling, but I can take other calls if anyone wants to try me.
Yeah, give him a call, Callum, and then we'll see if you're hanging around, if you can hear me, after that.
Okay, do you want me to give him a call then, Chris?
Yeah, give him a call.
Okay, yeah, Jules number 5, X-ray, Delta X-ray, 20MDM, give you a call, I guess. Yeah, I can hear them in the clear, but with the QRM, it's actually responding. And you're all over S9, you're the strongest there, whoever that was. Yeah, Roger on that. Well, I'm running the valve set myself. The operator name is Steve there, so yeah, 59 on me. And if you wanted an audio recorder, I think you're probably just slightly clipping with that microphone over. Yeah, Roger, I presumed I would be. I just plugged it in and tried it, so turn it down a little. I do appreciate the feedback, and now I know this net's on, I'll be able to listen in the future as well. I'm down in the west of Cornwall, down by St Ives, a bit wet and windy today, but not too bad day for radio. Yeah, Roger on that note, I 100% I can agree with you there. The 58 this way, winds and busts are about a mile and a half away from Windsor Castle itself to the east. But like I say, 59 all day long for yourself, and no problems with the audio at the moment, over. Yes, I appreciate that. The old 430 Kenwood MC60 mic, 100 watts if I'm lucky, probably more like 50, and that's just going into a Wyndham about 6 metres up, but about 160 metres above sea level here as well, and noisy pet birds in the background. I'll take a standby then, and unless called, I'll leave you guys to it. I didn't catch a call from any of the Steve, but I'm sure I can get that. I'll have a look back on the live stream and see if I can hear any of the overs a bit better. We'll just give you a quick run. It's an SC102 is a transceiver I'm using just with a fifth microphone, the MH25. We're running air for a minute, but that's all it is, over. Yeah, it's sounding very good. Good strong audio, so excellent. Nice to hear somebody running something like that as well. Thanks for bringing me in. I'll keep that and see, but I'll stand by for a bit if I can. Okay, sir. Well, thanks very much for the Q-Toe now, and catch you shortly. Bye-bye.
Yeah, good one. Good good one, chaps. Right, let's put in another call so we can get a few in the log. This is Gentleman's HFTX Net. Is there anybody wants to call in Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo the company?
Germany 1 Sierra Delta Kilo 1.
G1 SDK. Got, you know, Sid, it obviously got the noise from the adjacent frequency, but hopefully you've sorted your RF problem out, over.
Yeah, I hope so, Richard. You're coming down at 5 and 7, 57. I've taken the whole side figure out and using a well tuner and no power amplifier, and I'm pushing about 150 watts out at the moment from the radio here on my speaker, Richard. So you're about 5 and 7, but lots of QRM there, and he has increased since the last time I spoke to you, when I came in the first time. Lots of QRM from adjacent frequencies. Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo, Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo, over.
Yeah, Roger said, well, there's somebody just below us, and they are causing them major problems at times. They're up to 5.9 splattering across the frequency. 5.9 plus 20, sorry. But yeah, both 5 and 9, Sid. There's only a couple on. I take it you haven't got the list in front of you yet, because you haven't got the internet back, or perhaps you have. But there's only a couple on at the moment. Julian's gone for his dinner, but not a problem. I was going to say I'll log you, and if you stand by, I'll see if Steve can hear you, Sid. Steve, 2E0MDM, have you got a copy on G1 SDK, Sid? Yeah, Sid, give him a shout, because he might not be hearing me because of this QRM. Yeah, give him a call.
Yeah, can we get with your call, sorry?
Yeah,
2 Echo 0 Micah Delta Micah Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. As you said, the name is Sid, the GTH is North London. You're also 5 and 9, that's 59 with QRM, over.
Yeah, I've got the same here. I'm only down in Windsor, I'm running around the other side of the M25 for you. But it's QRM,
Yeah, what's the name again?
yeah, the name's Steve, Sugar, Texas, Echo Victor Echo, and I'm running the old Fox Tango 102, over.
Yeah, Steve, thank you for coming back to my call, and okay, you're running the Fox Tango 102, I'm using the Yankee Fox Tango DX5000 and a G5RV full size, and it's about 40 foot up in the air in a horizontal position, Steve, over.
Yeah, full copy there, Sid. Well, I'm only running an headset this way, but it's on a slope, about 30 degrees upward slope on this one. It faces east from the garden, so you're probably just to the side of it, but it kind of works for me there, Sid, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it's working very well, Steve. I know you're down in Windsor, you said, Fox Tango 102, and then the NZ sloper at 30 degrees. Okay, my friend. Well, nice to hear you this afternoon. It's been a nice day today over here. A little bit cloudy and overcast now, but we had some sunshine not very long ago. And spent some time out in the garden and in the shack now. But I had a bit of a problem with some RF and TVI, and the XYL came out straight in the screen and had me. She said you're going to burn the teddy out, and that would have been the second one, but we saved the teddy, HI, over.
Oh, nice one there, Sid. I can appreciate that one. Anyway, look, I've got sunshine over this end. There's a couple of clouds down there running through the southwest, so I'll send you a bit of sunshine up to you there, Sid, over.
Yeah, it would be greatly appreciated. We've got to get into the evening time now, so the sun ain't going to last forever up here, Steve. So, yeah. So, you know, we've had some really good days up here, so I can't grumble. NBN G1SDK.
Okay, that's it. Well, I'll leave it like that for a minute. There's a bit of monkey chatter out there. I'm getting it from all over, up and down, as you would probably know. You're probably getting the same. So yeah, we'll just put it to one side for the time being there, Sid. And if you're about later, I'll catch you on then, over.
Yeah, QSL, Steve, I will be on later on. It's just I've changed things around in the tractor so I don't cause any problems with the S4L while she's watching her telly. And microphone back to Richard, and we will speak later on. Mike 1, Alpha Oscar Bravo, G1SDK. Go ahead, Richard.
Yeah, okay, Sid. There's a couple just joined the list, and there's one already on there. Sid, try Callum. Golf 5 X-ray Delta X-ray down in St Ives, over.
Yeah, Roger. Golf 5 X-ray Delta X-ray, do you copy North London? The name is Sid, Sierra Italy Delta, and my call Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. Do you copy, Callum? I don't hear anything coming back except for the flatter, Richard.
Yeah, stand by, Sid. Golf 5 X-ray Delta X-ray. You still on frequency? Callum, Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo. Yeah, nothing hurt.
Because he was quite strong earlier on, Richard. He was 5 and 9 plus.
Yeah, okay, I'll put him to no for a minute, and if he comes back in, we can change it back. Right, Bob's just joined us, so I'll go back to Bob, and then I'll pass it to you, Sid. So stand by, Sid. Golf Mike 4, Victor India Kilo. Have you got a copy on Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo and Company?
Mike 4 Victor Italy Kilo. Yeah, you're about 5 and 7 up here. 5 and 7, that'll improve during the evening, Richard. But that's back to you.
Yeah, okay, Bob, you're about 5 and 6 at the moment, 5 and 6, but as we say, hopefully that'll improve. There's only a couple on at the moment, but there's a couple on. So have you got a list in front of you, Bob, or not?
Roger, I've got a list in front of me, to the side of me. Yeah, I reckon the next one's 6. That's on my list here, Richard, over.
Yes, you got Sid, Steve, 2E0, and then, that's it for a minute. And Julian should be back shortly, he's just gone for his tea.
Roger, that's grand. Well, good for the call, G1SDK, GM4VIK. Sid, last time heard you were 5-9, over.
QSL, Bob, a very good evening to you, Bob. Golf Mike 4, Victor Italy Kilo, Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. Well, thanks for the 5 and 9 last time, Bob. You are now 5 and 7. You were a bit weaker earlier on 5 and 6, but you got up to a 5 and 7. And I think as the evening goes on, it will be signals will become a lot stronger. Lots of QRM from adjacent frequencies splatter, but nevertheless, I copy you quite well. I don't miss a word, Bob, so nice to hear you again this week, my friend. Hope you're having a good weekend. Golf Mike 4, Victor Italy Kilo, Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilowatt, over.
Roger, Sid, you're a nice signal up here from North London. Different aerial this week, so been playing about the game to see if I can get things better than they were. But so I've come to halfway then, said I rolled, I made a transformer for one, a 56 to 1. anyway, so that's what I've been up to since, and it's nice to hear you today, or this evening, and I better go round the next gentleman I've got on the list. It's Steve, 2 Echo 0, Mike Delta Mike. Can you copy Golf Mike 4, Victor Italy Kilo?
Steve, have you got a copy on Bob? Golf Mike 4 VIC? Sorry, VIK?
You're still on frequency there, Steve, 2 Echo 0, Mike Delta Mike. Must be a way off there, Richard, go ahead.
The Mike Whiskey 7, standby. The only other one you've got to work, Bob, is Julian that's just come back on, over.
Roger, yeah, I can hear Julian, no bother at all. How are you, Julian Downington? Mike 7 JNT GM4 VIK?
Yeah, 100% now, Bob. We've just had a big steak dinner there, so we're all the better now there, buddy. You're banging in 57 with me there up from Inverness, from the most northerly west nearly to the most southerly west. Go ahead.
Roger. Right across there's just one part that you draw a straight line, there's one part that's Saltaire there, Julian, over.
Roger. Well, you're booming in there, mate, as I say. We're just back from the dinner. I'm just having a wee drink here and have a shot of the radio there. So all's well, Bob, there. How about yourself there? Go ahead.
No bad, Julian. I've been messing about with aerials again, as I said. I've upgraded the wire from a 9 to 1 to a 56 to 1, so it's a half wave, because I kind of figured that up in the air compared to the other one. Anyway, that's the story this end, Julian. I've been following the chat now and again, having a look at the chat. Sorry to hear the Rob has not got his vehicle transit fixed yet. Hope he's soon on, but that's good. We've got a good net controller, or a couple of good net controllers tonight. MM7 November Tango GM4 VIK.
Yeah, QSL there, Bob. Well, Rob did say that I think Roger from Switzerland was going to be taking control, but no sign yet there, so he might come in later on, maybe when propagation gets a bit better. I don't know. Jos in the Netherlands was on, but he was very, very weak. He was only about a 5.557, but I know later on he's usually booming to 59 plus 20 there, so it's just the way it always goes there, but this week seems a bit worse than ever. I have the issue there with the cobweb antenna. I was doing a bit of DXing on the 9th, which was like Wednesday night stroke Thursday morning when I got up the road, and I went to use it last night, and the SWR's through the roof, so there was either water in the antenna, in the balun box there, or there's water in the coax there. But I will get her sorted here the more. We'll pull the mast down tomorrow and have a replay about there, but that's one of them things there, mate. One of them things there, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, I've got new plugs to fit the stuff. You know, see these compression plugs that you can get now off of, I think it's a guy, you get them off of, what do you call that thing, off of the net. It'll come to me in a minute. eBay, you see what happens when you get old. Do you remember last week, everybody, well, not everybody, to me, everybody disappeared. I thought, wow, that's quick, the propagation has changed so much, like. The next morning I went out and my wife said to me, do you know your aerial's laying down on the ground in the garden? It had come loose, the knot on the end of the dog bone thing had come loose and it had dropped into the garden, so it wasn't a sudden change of propagation. It was me not doing my knots properly, Julian, over.
Hey, Roger. Well, mine's is still erected, it's still up, it's still it's just not working. The SWR's absolutely through the roof, going by the wee nano VNA I've got here, so thankfully I've got a spare antenna to check the coax, and I've obviously got spare coax to check the cobweb, so hopefully by tomorrow we should find out whether it's the antennas, maybe just the wee balun box needing dried out, or or either that, if the coax is maybe no the best, although it's, I mean, I paid through the roof, it's that messy Paolini stuff there, so, but however, as long as it's dry tomorrow, we'll try and get to the bottom of it there, Bob, Roger.
Aye, Roger. Yeah, that new compression settings are meant to be good, because some of them, if you can put them on and clamp it up really tight, it stops any moisture getting into the 259, but if you can also put some heat shrink on it as well, that'll do the job. But the coax, oh, that's good coax, Julian. That stuff that you've got, either that or 213, I suppose, from high-tech from GM4 VIK.
Well, it's got them plugs on the end, I think they're about £9 a plug leg, so yeah, man, that's MLS and Son there, that Martin Lynch, he put them all on, so you never know, it's maybe just the wee balance box up there, although they should be weatherproof for outdoor use, you never know, maybe there's just moisture, or, yeah, we'll see them all anyway there, Bob, we'll find out tomorrow, we'll swap the coax, we'll swap antennas there, with just a good job with a few times spare, we can try and eradicate stuff and see if we can maybe swap it about or even fix it there, Roger.
Aye, Roger, that's good, yeah. It's not fun playing with antennas. Well, it's fun playing with antennas when you're experimenting, but not when you're fixing it, that's for sure. So I hope you get them done soon. Is it a commercial Ballon, Julian, over?
The Ballon box come with the antenna, the cobweb, they're the same one as Keith uses there, the AWK there, so everything comes basically pre-built. You just have to fold out the cobweb and add the wires, so I mean, although in this country here, you know yourself, you buy an outdoor power box, they're meant to be, what is it, IP65, IP66, the weatherproof rated, but I don't know, maybe other countries are different, we don't know. We'll see tomorrow, certainly if we open it up and there's a whole pile of water or moisture or dampness there, it might sort of give us an indication that it's that there, but just thankfully we've got spare antennas and coax here, and we can test either or and either way and whatever. It's just a wire antenna I've got, but if I fire that up and use the coax or that messy coax and the SWR's okay, then I know it must be the antenna there, so I'll just get a couple of hours working and can hopefully see what the issue is there, Bob, Roger.
Aye, Roger, hope you get that. And Smokey, he's not on yet tonight. I did see him on YouTube the other day. What a fright I got. He was vertically walking round his car with a hoodie on. He was demonstrating the Ampro Hamstick 20 metres. I did a good job of it too, Julian, over.
Aye, that whole YouTube stuff, some carry on like that. It's more headache as well. It's hard enough using the radio, try to use a computer on the foot switch, never mind anything else there. So I was struggling with him last week. He certainly my end, yeah, he's making the trip away down south there, but certainly with me, he definitely wasn't as strong as what he is when he's at the home QTH there, Bob. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. It's a good idea though for the DX. I mean, it's tremendous what you can do if you can get by salt water. I go down to the marina, right, with my Hamstick, and I've worked ZL and BK there. It's far better than my antennas at home. But they reckon that I think that the Hamstick, because it's loaded, obviously is about 9 dB down in the standard quarter-wave vertical, but the salt water gives you 10 dB gain if you're near salt water, Julian, over.
Well, it's handy for me from as the crow flies, maybe about a quarter of a mile. We've got the Irish Sea there, Roger.
Oh, that's good. That's good if you can get close to. I've had QTHs. There's one I was up in the hill. In Ardashir it was called, and it was, you were just looking down on the first, Murray Firth, and that was good takeoff, and had the beam and everything then. That was when I was young, but not old and poor. Julian, I better hadn't hog it. I'll put it back to you, and you can otherwise the poor people today. MM7JNT GM4 VIK.
Aye, no worries at all there, Bob, that'll do. Richard, we'll give a couple of calls out and see if there's anyone else there. There's I see there, but we're still on a slow start here, but there you go, maybe that's just the way propagation is there, but Bob's certainly coming up there, so you never know. This is MM7JNT with company, part of the Gentlemen's Club, HFDX net, MM7JNT with company, calling 14, standing by.
There was an MW7 calling in, I think it was KGR, but didn't hear him that time.
Nah, nothing here there. We'll give a couple of calls there, Richard. Mike 7, Juliet November Tango with company, part of the Gentlemen's Club, HFDX mate, MM7JNT with company, Mexico 7, Juliet November Tango, calling 14, standing by. Nothing here there. Sid, are you still on frequency there, my friend?
Yeah, Roger, Julian, I don't hear anything down here coming back apart from the splatter that's on the frequency. So nobody came back to you, Julian. MM7JNT, G1SDK. Go ahead.
How's things with you this week there, Sid? What was the problem with the antenna there? Go ahead.
I'm not quite sure. I think what happened, for some reason, with this Polestar tuner, I think I've got a problem with it because I was on antenna 2, which is my dipole, and it slipped onto antenna 1, which is the beam. So I was transmitting on 40 meters with a beam. When you said to me you could hear me really strong, 5 and 9, and it slipped back to the beam antenna instead of the dipole, the tuner. So I tend to think there's a problem with the tuner. It's not the dipole, because I'm transmitting on the wire dipole now, and I disconnected the tuner, by the way, and just put it into a Welts meter, S meter, and SWR meter, which shows me the pair going out, the SWR, etc. And the SWR is very good. It's less than 1.5 to 1. And that's using the tuner of the radio on the FTDX 5000. So at the moment, I just use the tuner of the radio, which I did last week as well, because it gave me the same problem. So just the tuner of the radio and using the wire dipole, Julian, over.
Ah, well, it's doing the trick there, Sid. You're booming through 59 plus fame. Maybe it's time to either invest in a new tuner, or if you don't want to buy another tuner, just ditch the current tuner that you've got there. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I've got this rally down in, I think it was Chatham way, when we went with Rob, and I paid £1,200 for this tuner, which is a Polestar HF Auto Tune, and I think that's giving me a problem, because I wasn't sure whether it was the dipole sometimes when it rained, or whether it was the tuner, but I tend to think it's the tuner now. But I wouldn't be paying that sort of money again, because it just don't really need it. With a beam, I don't even need the tuner, because that's tuned up to the 3 bands. It's a 12-band, the Yagi, the Alpha 3 Sierra by Pushcraft, and it tunes on 10, 15 and 20 meters. So I use that normally for the higher bands. And for the lower bands, I just use the dipole for 40 and 80 and 17 there with Julian, over.
Yeah, Roger. Now, well, you maybe don't even need it there, Sid, and should have saved yourself a few £100. You probably heard me saying to Bob there, I was doing a bit of DXing, or trying to DX on the 9th of the 8th here, going by the logbook here, which was Wednesday evening into Thursday morning when I got home, and the cobweb antenna was 100%, and we went to use it last night, and the SWR was just bouncing back on this DX10, so I flicked it over to the end-fed half-wave, no problem at all, back to the cobweb, and put the wee nano VNA meter we've got here, and turned it on, and now the SWR's through the roof, so I don't know if it's the antenna. Just we had a lot of heavy rain here yesterday, and also thunder and lightning. But I don't think the thunder and lightning would have affected it, because the radio might have been frazzled. Unfortunately, I wasn't at home to disconnect nothing, so I don't know if there's a lot of moisture gathered up maybe in that wee black balun box up there, and just a lot of dampness maybe, and just need to dry it all out. So Aye, I've got a wire antenna here for 10 metres, 11 metres here, and I'll just try the coax on it tomorrow, and if it's okay then I know it's the antenna, and I'll use this spare coax I've got on the cobweb, and you never know, it might even be both, you never know, but we'll hopefully get her sorted tomorrow there. Sid, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, Julian, I mean, most of the times it's the ingress of water or moisture that causes the problems, and that has happened to me with the dipole, where ingress of moisture gets into where the connector plug is to the ladder line, and I had to change that a couple of times. But you'll find out if it's working all right. If it's just been dry for a couple of days, you can give it another try, just measure it, and then if the measurements of the SWR are very high, then you'd have to have a look a bit closer by bringing it down. But as you say, I don't think it's because it's been torn apart or anything like that because of the weather. More likely to be the rain, the heavy rain, and the or ingress of moisture on a damp morning that could cause that sort of problem. I've had it before myself, but not on a cobweb, on the dipole. MM7JNT G1SDK in the group.
Yeah, QSL there said, well, no, the antenna looks 100%. We do get some birds sitting on the wire elements and stuff, but they're all still connected there. So now we'll pull it down tomorrow there for all it takes, and we'll open that wee black box. And as I said, it'll only take a couple of hours maximum to change everything or test everything, and we'll see what the story is there, and hopefully come up with a solution tomorrow there. Sid, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Just take your time, and when you can, have a look at it, and I'm sure you find the problem. I don't know whether you logged the contact earlier on, because I didn't see a confirmation, Julian, so you can tell me if you logged it, because I logged it from earlier on, and it doesn't tell the confirmation what time you put down, over.
Yeah, I logged you. I'm sure I logged you earlier on at 13 minutes past 5 there. On the QRZ. Remember, I was chatting to you there and you said you had to go offline because you were getting RF problems there, so I'll just check the log here now on the QRZ. The logbook says 1713, but I don't think I typed you. I never typed you into the QRZ, so I'll put you in from earlier on there at 13 minutes past 5 there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. 13 minutes past 4, you mean UTC, Roger?
Yeah, UTC on the QRZ, so 1613 on the QRZ and 1713 on the paper and pen logbook here. You were a 5 and 9, and you're much the same now, and sometimes bouncing up to a 10 dB over there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, so that's the same time as I've got, no problem. Okay, yeah, well, you're coming up in signal, and as we go further later in the evening, propagation is coming up. You're 5 and 9 plus 10 dB as well, looking at the meter now, Julian, so no problem. Okay, well, I'll hand the microphone back to you, and you can carry on. MM7JNT, G1SDK in the group.
Yeah, cheers there, Sid. Right, we'll try again there. We'll see if there's any other stations on frequency there. This is Mike 7 Juliet November Tango with company, part of the Gentlemen's Club HFDX net on 40 metres. MM7JNT calling 40 and standing by.
2 Mike 1 Alpha Delta Mike.
2 Mike 1 Alpha Delta Mike. Adam, how you getting on there, buddy?
Aye, not too bad, Julian. You're booming in here quite strong. I'm just having a wee flick through. You've landed right in the frequency I switched off last night, Roger.
Aye, there you go. Things is very difficult this evening there, mate. I don't know if it's weather or what's going on, but we've had a lot of folk come on the net this evening, but a lot of people are not sticking about. But everyone's always got something to do. There's only, I think there's 4 or 5 on frequency now, and yourself, if you're hanging about there, you know the crack there, we usually stay on, but I've never heard Smokey or Chris or anyone else, so you never know. Maybe others need a rest there, Adam. Go ahead, and you're 5 and 8 with me, Roger.
Aye, QSL, Julian, yep, no bother. No, I've just turned on, and as I say, you were there too when I turned off last night. There's 1 or 2 local guys running about here, maybe make it on the night. What time does your late night one come on, your late night net, Julian? I know you've got 2, did they just run into each other?
Well, this one here is usually 5 till 9, and then this is usually Rob M0KPD Mobile's net, but his van broke down about 4 or 5 weeks ago and still not fixed, so we're just obviously on from 5 o'clock until whenever the band dies off, but usually it's 5 until 9 and then 9 until whenever, could be midnight, 1 o'clock there. So, just whatever, we're usually here until the band dies off there, Adam, Roger.
Aye, Roger. I think I jumped on you when I was on holiday there for a couple of weeks, but I'm up at 5 in the morning, so I'll not be on too late tonight, but I'll try and encourage one of the local guys, Mick. I'll try and encourage him to come on and see if we can get a few contacts, Roger.
Aye, no worries at all. Well, there's another 3 or 4 stations on frequency, and then obviously you're more than welcome to hang on if you're willing to stay on, or if you're going away there you can let us know. But if you hang fire there, Adam, we'll get the other stations to give you a wee call there. Richard, M1 Alpha Ocean Bravo, any copy on Adam in Linlithgow there, the Central Belt of Scotland, 2 Mike 1 Alpha Delta Mike, 2M1 ADM, go ahead there, Richard.
Yeah, Roger, 2M1 Alpha Delta Mike. Adam, good evening. You're 5 and 8, and I'm running live stream on YouTube if you want to listen back later, Adam. Just go on my QRZ page and the link's on the page. But nice to get you in the log for the first time. But 5 and 8 on the last over, Adam.
Yeah, QSL, I think there is some deal for this frequency as well, just as a wee bit weaker a signal. I apologise, I didn't pick up your call sign there. I got distracted and I didn't pick it up when Julian was going through. But you're a good 5 and 8 here in Scotland as well, 5 and 8, and I'm in the Central Belt, just 20 miles to the west of Edinburgh, Roger.
Yeah, okay, well you come up to 5 and 9 that time, so I've logged in at 5 and 9 now, Adam. The call sign this end is Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo, and the name of Richard, and I'm down the southwest, just off the Devon and Cornwall border, in the Devon side of the border, in a place just outside Holsworthy in North Devon, over.
Yeah, QSL, Richard got that time, no bother, so it's Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo. Okay, well you're certainly doing the business. I think you said you had a live stream, so I'll pop along to it and just have a wee listen to it, maybe just for an interest in a wee bit, Roger?
Yeah, Roger. If you stand by, Adam, Joe's has come back on. I'm not sure he's going to hear you, but stand by. Joe's, Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo. Have you got a copy on 2 Mike 1 Alpha Delta Mike?
Yeah, Roger Richard, I have a copy on 2 Mike 1 Alpha Delta Mike. This is Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo from the northeast of Holland. And we have no thunder and lightning anymore here, so do you have a copy on me?
Yeah, QSL got a copy on you, no bother at all. You're 5'9 plus 10, big strong signal, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, Adam, the same here, 5'9 plus 10 dB here in Holland. So you do a great job too. No problem at all. Very well. A very good copy, and the modulation is perfect. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL, Josh, QSL. I hear you saying about the thunder and lightning there. We had a pretty bad rainfall last night. I think it was around, I'd be stabbing a guess at the time, but I think it was about 10 o'clock or something. And it was real heavy for about 20 minutes to half an hour, maybe even just a wee bit earlier than that. But it left the band quite staticky and a bit of noise on it, and that was 20 metres last night. But nothing tonight, it's very quiet, everything seems to be okay. And I'm hearing some even, I think there is actually another station on this frequency, but they're quite a weak signal to me, but I can hear them in between, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. There are more stations on this frequency, and when Julian talks, I hear the other station between him, but you're so very strong, you push away the other stations, so that's okay. With your story about thunder and lightning. Yeah, I think there in Scotland sometimes it goes heavy here too, because I live nearby a forest, but on the front side of the house there's a lot of grass, very long and much grass, so the wind can blow very hard, and you can see the very dark clouds coming, and then it goes very, very hard here too. But it's okay, everything is safe here, and I hope you're safe too. So yeah, I always I always make my equipment clear from antennas, etc. I want to have it safe. So that was the reason why I didn't come back this evening. But everything is safe now. I can join you the Gentlemen's Club. I'm very happy with that, and I think it won't take much time. I go mobile too. I ordered some antennas and put it on a camp, and I go to the coast and drive to the coast, and then we'll try the Gentlemen's Club. I saw Smokey, and I saw his wires, his antennas, and yeah, it was sort of beautiful to see that. And now I see Richard here on the net, and I see a little picture of him, and see him talking. 7 seconds, Richard takes it, and then I see you talking, but I hear you first. So that's very nice. Yes, okay, but that's for now. But it's very nice to. I will try to get mobile and see what happens then. But okay, thank you very much, Adam, for this QSO. Very good conversation. Very good QSO. I mean, the modulation and the signal is very great. Well, thank you very much. Back to you, Julian. I see your net control again. I thought it was your last time next week, but you do it again, and you do a great job. Thank you, Julian. Back to you. Mike 7 is Juliet November Tango.
Yeah, no worries at all there, yours. Well, myself and Richard, we've been in temporary net control there for the last few weeks there. I think Roger HB9GHR was meant to take over today, but I don't know what time he come on. Maybe propagation is not too good over his end, I don't know, but I will step up anyway there. So, okay, cheers yours. You're booming in now, 59 plus 10, a bit better from your 5 and 5 earlier on there. Right, Adam, next one is Sid, the G1SDK Golf 1 Sugar Delta Kilowatt there. Sid, any copy of Adam and Linlithgow 2 Mexico 1 Alpha Delta Mike? Go ahead, Adam.
Yeah, Roger, Julian. He's giving me a good signal, Adam. He's up in Scotland in Lithgow. Very good evening to you, Adam. Name is Sid, Sierra Italy Delta. 2 Mike 1, Alpha Delta Mike, G1 SDK. You're 5 and 9, Adam. 59, over.
Yeah, QSL Sid, got you here as well, no bother at all, you're nice and strong as well, good strong audio. The QTH 20 miles to the west of Edinburgh, Sid. I think we've actually spoke before. I don't have access to the log at the moment, the PC is not even kicked up, but I believe we have spoken this probably in this net before. Good to hear you again, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, well, nice to hear you too. Hope you had a good day today. Wishing you a good evening, and there's 73s for there. I've spoken to a lot of people on 40 metres in the past, Adam, and everybody else. Used to call out C2 regularly, but I've got a bit to the higher bands now. And when was it? A couple of nights ago, I stayed up late, up to 3 o'clock in the morning. 20 metres was open, wide open, and I worked into the States and various other countries. And even Angola had heard me when I was beaming towards stateside, so I had quite a few interesting contacts into Caribbean, North America, and a bit of Africa, and where else, and lots of Europeans as well. So, you know, the propagation will get better this evening, and I see that Yoss has come back now. Good evening to you, Yoss, as well. You were peaking 5 and 9 plus 15, whereas when we started off and I was having problems here, you were just a 5 and 9, so you're going up. So general indication is conditions improving as we go through the evening. So with that, I'll hand the microphone back to Net Control. Mike 7, Juliet November Tango, Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo.
Yeah, cheers for that there, Sid. Well, nice for you to make the contact there with Adam there. Right, Adam, just one more, and that is Bob at GM4 VIK up in the northwest in Inverness, and then that's you. You're either more than welcome to tag along, or you can QSY, or do whatever it is that you do on a Sunday evening, but the next one to call you there, Adam, will be Bob, GM4 VIK. Bob, any copy on Adam, 2 Mexico 1 Alpha Delta Mike? Go ahead there, Bob.
Roger, Julian, last third, 5-9 plus, 2 Mike 1 Alpha Delta Mike. Yeah, I'm up in Inverness. Name's Bob, Adam. How do you copy, over?
Yeah, QSL Bob, got you, no bother. I've got this PC up running now as well, so I've also had a contact with you before, probably on this net as well, Bob. I didn't record it was on the net, but good to hear you making the trip nice and clear for Inverness. I've a few friends up in Inverness in the Codder area, actually on Codder Estate, so you sound just like them. Could be on the phone to the guys. You're 59 plus 10 in Central, just 20 miles west of Edinburgh, Bob. Roger.
Roger, that's good. Yeah, I know there's a couple of boys, amateurs I know from Codder, but I don't think, well, one of them's a member of the Codder Rifle Club. But I don't know if you know him, GM4VIC, but he's that way, Adam. 2 Mike 1 Alpha Delta Mike, GM4VIK.
Yeah, QSL, Bob. No, it's not anybody that's on the amateur bands that I'm aware of that I know. It's a couple of guys. One of the other hobbies I have is shooting in field trials and Labradors, so I know the guys for there. A couple of them work in the estate, actually, on Codder Estate, and there's another 1 or 2 in the Elgin area that I'm quite familiar with as well. So you sound just like them. It's obviously just a localised twang. But good to hear you, Bob. Nice to catch up with you again. And Julian, just at that, I'll hand back to you, and I'm going to slip away for a moment. I've 2 or 3 things to do here. I just came into the shack for someone else. I put the radio on, and this is where I switched it off last night. So you were just there when I turned it on. I thought I'll pop in and say hello to you. But I will come back on later on if you're still around, if the band's still clean enough and you guys are on. I'll see if I can get Mick to come on as well and get 2 or 3 copies through the net as well, Roger.
Aye, no worries, Adam. Well, nice to work you and get you fast about the few members that are currently live. That'll do. 2M1ADM, MM7GNT. Cheers for calling in, Adam. Maybe chat later on there, pal. Bye-bye.
Yep, no bother. Thanks again, Julian. Catch up with you again. 7-3, bye-bye.
This is Mike 7, Juliet November Tango with company, part of the Gentlemen's Club HFDX MM7 GNT with company, calling 40, standing by. There's a very, very weak station. Is it a Golf Mexico station there? I think we're away in the back of the box. Go again.
It's Mike 67, Bravo Sierra Kilo calling. Mike 67, Bravo Sierra Kilo calling. Standing by.
Yeah, he's a Mike Whiskey 7 Bravo Sierra Kilo, Julian. Mike Whiskey 7 Bravo Sugar Kilo.
He's very, very weak there. Michael in Wales, Mike Whiskey 7 Bravo Sugar Kilowatt. You're about a 3 and 3 with me, number 3333. Go ahead, Michael.
Not very good on the radio today, but it's weird because you've got the complaining to me.
No problem at all there, Michael. Also getting splatter there from a close by frequency there, so there's a few stations on frequency. We're running a little net here on a Sunday evening called the Gentlemen's Club HFDX net. It's a bit quiet just now, maybe the propagation is not fully there, but if you hang fire we'll get the stations to give you a call there, Michael. I'll put you in the log as a 3333 there, so if you hang fire there, mate, we'll get the other stations to call you. And then come the end, if you want to hang fire, you're more than welcome to join the Gentlemen's Club HFDX net here on 40 miles there. So hang fire there, buddy. Richard, Mike 1 Alpha Ocean Bravo, any copy on Mike Whiskey 7 Bravo Sugar Kilo up there? Operator name Michael. Go ahead, Richard.
MW7 BSK. About 5 and 6, Mike. I'm struggling a bit with the QRM, but you was 5 and 6, just above my noise level. Nice to get you in the log for the first time. It's Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo.
I've got this 5 and 7 this way. We're 5 and 7, no trouble. 5 and 7 all the way.
Yeah, Roger, Mike for the 5-7, no problem. If you stand by, I'll get Joe's to give you a call. Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo. Have you got a copy on Mike Whiskey 7, Bravo Sierra Kilo?
Hello, Richard again. Very good afternoon, very good evening to you, and thank you for leading the net together with Julian. No, I don't have a copy. I can't hear him. No, not possible, because there are stations from, I think, Russia or Ukraine. They are strong, and I don't hear anything at all. And if Julian talks, I hear all stations, and this won't work for me. So, no, I'm very sorry, and I apologize. I'm very sorry, Richard. Back to you.
Yeah, no problem. Stand by, Michael. Joe's can't hear you. He's suffering from a, well, like we all are, a very close station that's knocking you out, but he can't hear you. But stand by. Sid, have you got a copy of Mike Whiskey 7 Bravo Sierra Kilo? I know you heard him because you called him in.
Yeah, Roger, Richard. Mike Whiskey 7 Bravo Sierra Kilo. Very good evening to you, Michael, from North London. My name is Sid. My call is Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. You're 5 and 6 to 5 and 7 into North London, Michael. Over. Yeah, Roger, Michael. The call is Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. Germany 1 Sugar Daisy the kilowatt. Roger.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Julian's gone for a minute. I'll make sure I've got it.
The call is Golf 1 Sugar Delta kilowatt. Back to you, Julian.
Yeah, Julian's gone for a minute. Make sure I've got it. Yeah, stand by, Michael. We've got one other station on frequency at the moment. Bob, have you got a copy? Golf Mike 4 Victor India Kilo. Have you got a copy on Mike Whiskey 7 BSK?
Roger, Richard, I'll give it a go. It's a bit difficult, but let's give it a go. Michael, Mike Whiskey 7 Bravo Sugar Kilo. Can you copy Golf Mike 4 Victor Italy Kilo?
Yeah, this is Mike Whiskey 7 Bravo Sierra. Mike Whiskey 7 Bravo Sierra Kilo. We'll call it back to the Golf 4. Golf 4, you said? Golf 4?
Golf Mike 4.
Yes, Golf Mike for Victor India Kilo, Michael.
Yeah, I've got it in this year. He's in the back of the golf question. So you're doing your 5 and 7. He's just a bit low, that's all. A bit low on his audio, that's all.
Roger, I've got you there. You're 5 and 4, Michael. MW7 BSK GM4VIK.
I would like to say around, if there's anything around, see how the evening goes. Application is getting better, so we'll just do a little faster now, but I'm going to stay around anyway.
Yeah, Julian's gone off for a minute. He just sent me a message, but not a problem. Still a good contact from that distance, and the conditions are the way they are at the moment. So just make sure I'm not doubling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No. Yeah, there's somebody else on the frequency as now. I'm not hearing them too well, but I know they're there. Right, let's put another call. This is Gentleman's DX, HF DX Net. CQ. Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo with company, live streaming on YouTube. Is there anybody else that wants to join the net? Over. Yeah, Sid, did you get? I did get somebody, but very low.
Yeah, it's Mike 7 Victor Mike Delta. Go ahead, please. I'm Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. Go ahead. Mike 7, Victor Mike Delta, Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. Golf 1 Sugar Delta Kilo. A very good evening to you. The name here is Sid, QTH is North London. You are 5 and 7 to 5 and 8, over.
Right across the back, and there's a 4 meg right up to 30.
Yeah, Roger. What was the name again, your name? Yeah, Roger, Mark. And where's your QTH? I think we've spoken before, if I remember correctly, Mark, over. Yeah, Roger, I remember your call sign. And what's my signal report again to your QTH? Yeah, Roger. Thank you for the 5 and 9 plus 10 to 20. Okay, Mark, well, I'll hand the microphone back to Richard and he can pass you along to the next one. Mike 1, Alpha Oscar Bravo, Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo in the group.
Thanks for that, Sid. I am getting in, but I'm struggling a bit, obviously, with the QRM and stuff. Good evening, Mark. Nice to work you again. Mike 7, Victor Mike Delta, 5 and 6 on the edge of my noise mark, over.
Yeah, Mike 7, Mike Delta again. Thank you very much, over.
Yeah, I didn't get signal report, Mark. I think you said 5-9, Mark. Thanks for that. If you stand by, we've got a couple of more on the frequency. You know the procedure. But, Bob, stand by, Mark. Bob, GN4 VIK. Have you got a copy on Mike 7, Victor Mike Delta?
Roger.
I'm struggling with you, Richard. I'm struggling with Julian, who's away now. The only person I can hear is Sid, and that's the script. So the answer is no. I apologize to you, for me to Mark. I don't have a copy on you. Back to you, Richard.
Stand by, Joe.
I don't hear anybody talking. Is anybody talking on the frequency? No.
Yeah, there is, but I thought it was them, but it might be the other ones that have moved on the frequency, Sid.
No, there is a Russian station, or a couple of Russian stations are coming through, and they're using the same frequency as us, Richard, over.
Yeah, and I've got somebody obviously quite close. Okay, Mark, I'm not sure whether you made the copy with Bob. Bob, are you still hearing me? Golf Mike 4, Victor India Kilo?
Yeah, no problem, Richard. Yeah, I did send him a signal report, 5 and 6. Mark, can you hear me? Is this Golf Mike 4 Victor Italy Kilo? No, I can't hear him now, Richard. Can you take it, please?
Yeah, Roger, no problem. Yeah, you're obviously not hearing Bob, Mark. Just Joe's can't hear you. So I think that's it for a minute. Oh, hang on. No, it ain't. Sorry, Michael. Mike Whiskey 7, BSK. That was who was calling. Right, where am I? Sorry, I'm getting confused now. Mike Whiskey 7, BSK. Is there anybody else you haven't worked? Yeah, no problem. I was say that Russian is coming a bit louder to me now as well. Okay, no problem. I'll hang around till Julian comes back, then I've got to let the dogs out in the rain, which they won't like, but we'll hang on for a few more minutes till Julian comes back, and then I've got to be on dog duty. But that's life, isn't it? Right, let's put another call. Is there anybody else that can hear us? The gentleman's HFDX net, Mike 1 Alpha, Oscar Bravo, with company, CQ.
Yeah, Golf 7 Oscar Romeo Hotel.
Golf 7 Oscar Romeo Hotel. Bear with me 2 seconds. Sean, good evening. Up in Lincoln. Well, hopefully you can hear. Well, you can hear me, but there's a few problems at the moment. Obviously, you can probably hear on the frequency. I'm live streaming on YouTube. If you go to my call site, then just click on the link if you want to listen back in a bit. But we are struggling tonight big time because of the QRM up, and somebody's moved on the frequency as well. But we'll persevere as we always do. Anyway, nice to get you in the log. We're running this fairly small net at the moment. There's quite a few called in, but obviously because of conditions there, shortwave listening, etc. But I'll give you a report on the next over, Sean. Over.
Yeah, I copied most of that, Richard, and I think it was Ted came on and reminded our Russian friends that the frequency is in use at this end. Yeah, you're 5 and 8 with me, Richard, 5 and 8. The name is Sean, which you picked up, and I'm located near the city of Lincoln. QSL?
Yeah, just go ahead again with the name.
Yeah, my name's Sean. I thought you came back with my name, over.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I thought you said John when you came back. It's alright, because of the QRM. I picked it up as Sean on the logbook, but obviously I wanted to make sure I put the right call sign in. But no problem. If you've been listening for a little while, we're running the gentleman's HFDX net, which we run on, well, not necessarily me, but we run on Sunday nights, and Julian and myself are net controllers tonight. Hopefully Rob might be back next week, who normally runs it. Give us a bit of a break if he's listening. I'm live streaming on YouTube. If you click on the link on my QRZ page, you can listen back to your audio and stuff. But if you stand by, I know Joe's is struggling with the same problem as us, so I don't know whether he's hearing you. But if he's not, obviously I'll pass you on to the next one, Sean. Stand by, Sean. Joe's, Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo. Have you got a copy on Golf 7, Oscar Romeo Hotel?
Yes, I have. And I heard you speak between some Russians or something like that. Yes, I have a copy. Golf 7 Oscar Romeo Hotel. This is Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo from the northeast of Holland. Do you have a copy on me?
Yes, PD7CB G70RH. Yeah, you're a very strong signal with me, Joe. You're 5 and 9 plus plus, and pleased to work you in the north of the Netherlands. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, thank you very much. You're 5'9" here too. 5'9" plus 5 dB. So that's very good. Good copy and no problem at all. I'm struggling with a lot of stations. My neighbor stations, I think Russia, Ukraine or something like that, but they are very, very strong. And sometimes I don't hear Richard and Julian, I don't hear. Only people, the only person I hear that is Sid, and Sid will try again so I can lock you to if the moment is there. So Sid, very good evening to you. And well, okay, thank you very much. Golf 7 Oscar Romeo Hotel. It goes very good, Sean. I see you on QRZ.com and I just put you in a lot. Back to you.
Yeah, G70RH returning. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, the QRN is getting a bit painful to listen to. I've copied everybody else in the group so far, but I expect as the Russian signal gets stronger, I'll probably lose one or two of the more. The less powerful signals. But yeah, fine copy, Joe, and all in the log there. Back to you, Richard, I think it was. Oh, yeah, G70RH M1 AOB.
Okay, Sean, stand by. Sid, G1SDK, have you got a copy on G70RH? And when you finish, Sid, if you can pass it to Bob, and then on to Alan, who's just come back on, M0TRU. I'm going to have to let the dogs out because they're begging to go out the door. I will not look, I'll leave myself logged on as yes, but just bear in mind I can't hear what's going on until I put my headset back on, because of live streaming I need the audio lead plugged in. So, Sid, G1SDK, have you got a copy on G70RH?
Yeah, Roger, Richard, I have got a good copy on Sean, no problem. Golf 7 Oscar Romeo Hotel, Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. Very good evening to you, Sean, from me, Sid, down in North London. And your signal report there into North London from Lincoln is 5 and 9, 59, Sean, over.
Yeah, Roger, Sid, G1SDK, G70RH. Yeah, you're a 5 and 9 plus with me, Sid. Very good signal and good audio up to Lincoln. And thank you for letting me into the group this last week or so. I'm sorry I wasn't around last week. And I'm a little bit late tonight, but I had one or two domestic chores to take care of, but I'm now free. Nice to meet you guys, and very pleasant it is to be on this net, so thank you very much for that. G1SDK, G70RH.
Golf 7 Oscar Romeo Hotel, Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. Well, stand by, Sean, there's a couple more stations here on the frequency. The other one is Bob up in Scotland. Golf Mike 4, Victor Italy Kilo. Do you copy Golf 7 Oscar Romeo Hotel there, Bob?
Yeah, Roger, thanks for that, Sid. Yes, I do. I can hear Sean there. Golf 7 Oscar Romeo Hotel, Golf Mike 4 Victor Italy Kilo. That's near Inverness. Name is Bob, and you're 5 and 8. There is a bit of QSB on everybody, unfortunately, but you're 5 and 8 from me, Sean, from GM4 VIK.
GM4 VIK 7 ORH, all copied, Bob. As you say, there's a little bit of fading and noise next door. But you're 5-7 with me, a good 5-7 with me, and good audio too. Thanks for coming back, and it's a pleasure to meet you all. GM4 VIK, G70RH. Roger, Sean, thanks. I think there's one more station on, and I think that would be Adam, 2 Mike 1, Alpha Delta Mike. Can you hear Sean, GM4VIK?
Yeah, I could hear Adam earlier on. He was 5 and 9 with me, so if he wants to give me a call, he can go ahead, over.
Roger, I think he might have gone off. Are you there, Adam, over?
2 Mike 1, Alpha Delta Mike. Are you on frequency, Adam? Golf 1, Sierra Delta Kilo, over. No answer from him, Bob, so that's set up there, Sean, for now. The last one, it doesn't appear to be there. I haven't got the computer system to tell me who's on and off, but I didn't log the call signs, and I went by what Richard told me, Sean. So that's a lot. Are you staying with us, or are you going to go off, Sean, over?
Yeah, 270RH returning. Yeah, I can hang around a little bit longer. I'll probably take another round of calls if anybody else comes on, Roger.
Yeah, QSL, okay. I'll give a call in a minute. I'll just say good evening to Yoss, who I haven't spoken to before. This evening, I have spoken to him before, but not this evening. Excuse me. A very good evening to you, Yoss. You were at 5 and 9 when we started off, and I heard you at first when the net started, and now you're peaking 5 and 9 plus 15 dB. Hope you're keeping well, all good here, apart from a couple of problems we had with your high SWR again. So I'll rearrange the wiring here in the shack, and I hope you can hear me okay. From what you say, you do hear me across the channel quite well. Well, and the North Sea, of course, and you were 5 and 9 plus 15 dB, Yoss. Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo, Golf 1, Sierra Delta Kilo. Very good evening to you, Yoss.
Very good evening to you, Sid. Very nice to speak to you. You're the only station I can hear on this moment. Yeah, that's not totally the truth, but there are a lot of stations I can hear, but I don't understand them, and you're the only one I understand. You're the English, you come from England, I can hear you, but the other station I don't know. It's Russian or Ukraine or anything. Poland, I really don't know, but they are very, very strong. It's not fun anymore because I can only hear you, and that's a little bit of pity. But now I put you in the log. I 5.9 plus 15 dB, and it's okay for this. There's no problem at all. Sid. Nice to hear you, and we'll try it maybe another time to the other stations, but it's a little bit difficult for me now. Back to you, Richard, our temporary net control, and I see Julian is net control too, but not, he's got SWL, I see it, okay. But, put it back to you, because you are the only one I can hear on this moment, and I will come back again. I go off now and come back again if the conditions are a little bit better, or the other stations are falling asleep. But for now, it won't work for me. Back to you, Sid. Thank you for this QSO, and hope to speak to you as soon as possible back. Golf 1, Sierra Delta Kilo from Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo.
Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo, Golf 1, Sierra Delta Kilo returning. Yeah, okay, Yoss, no problem, and you're a good copy to me as always, no problem to hear you. On this frequency, they're either Russian, I think from the call signs I heard, the Russian stations talking, and also an Italian came up earlier on. That's when I flipped a little bit and said, can you not do the other bit, because you were tuning up to use a frequency, but this is what happens sometimes, for the reason that they can't hear us maybe. So there you go, Yoss. But hopefully, the Italian didn't come back, and the Russians are still there. So Julian's come back now on frequency, so I'll hand the mic back to Julian. Mike 7, Japan November Tango, Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo, the group, over.
Yeah, QSL there, said I was just away doing the dishes and keeping everyone happy in the household. I see there's a few other stations added to the list there, so we'll just work through them there. I think you were going to call secure, but if you don't mind, I think there's 3 stations there I can give a little call to there. Sid, go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead, Julian, no problem.
No worries at all. Hopefully Alan and Devon, Mexico 0 Tango Romeo uniform, M0 TRU, any copy on MM7 JNT. Go ahead, Alan. Nothing heard this side, so we'll go on to the next one. Next station is Mark Mike 7 Victor Mike Delta M7 VND. Any copy, Mark? Go ahead.
USK, this station, this frequency is in use. This frequency is in use. Thank you very much from Papa Delta 7 Charlie Bravo.
Cheers there, yours. We'll try again. Mark Mexico 7 Victor Mike Delta. Any copy on Mike 7 Juliet November Tango? Any copy there, Mark? Go ahead.
Mike, good afternoon. Mark 7.
Cheers for the 5 and 9, Mark. Nice to get you back on the airwaves, mate. I think the last time we spoke to you had somebody sabotage your antenna, and then you were trying to work with another antenna, but it's nice to hear your phone back on the airwaves. You're giving me a 5 and 6, no problem at all. 5656 for the log there, Mark. Mike 7 Victor Mike Delta MM7 JNT. 5 and 656, go ahead.
Работайте вы порядка, сейчас пытаюсь ватт, 80 наклоном на восток.
It's a strong EU station now. The frequency is in use. The frequency is in use and has been in use there for the last 2 hours there, so please QSY, the frequency is in use. Right, Mark, we'll put you into the log there. Cheers for the contact, mate. We'll speak again later on. Next station will be Golf 7 Ocean Romeo Hotel, G7 ORH. Do you have any copy on the MM7 JNT? Any copy there, Sean? Go ahead.
Yes, no problem, Julian, apart from the neighbours across the road in Russia. You're a 5.9 when the net came up, but you're dropping off to a 5.7. Very good copy, Julian, and good audio. And thanks for having me on the net, Roger.
Yeah, no problem at all there, Sean. Well, we're only filling in there, buddy. Usually Rob Mike 0 Kilo Papa Delta Mobile runs the net and has done for a while there, but he's been off frequency there for the last 4 or 5 weeks, I think, due to a problem with his vehicle there, so we've just been filling in there. It's big shoes to fill there every week, especially when things is quiet there. He's got a lovely spot there down near Brighton, and he can pick up things that we'll never ever hear, so it's always difficult, but more than welcome than to join and stick about, which obviously you are. I do see your name added to the list already there, so you're 5-7 with me there, Sean, from Lincoln to the southwest coast of Scotland. Go ahead.
Yes, Julian, thanks for the 5-7. I'm only running 150 watts out of the 200 available, and it seems to be getting me around at the moment, so happy with that. And yeah, not too bad with the Russians at the moment, but I can't find out how to filter them out. I've got to get the handle on the new radio and see how I can cut out this noise over.
What's the radio you're using when you've 200 watts? Must be the 101 MP or something, is it? Go ahead.
Yeah, you're absolutely spot on. It's a 101 MP and it's 2 days old, Roger.
Well, she's doing the job. You're 5 and 9 plus 5 there on your last over there, so fantastic there. I'm using the little brother. I would love the one you've got there, but there's a big jump in price. By a lot of money from the DX10 up to the 101 MP there, so but hey, they're all in the top 3 or 4. I think the 101 MP and D is number 1, Flex Radio 2, DX10 3, and then the little brother or the little cousin is the 710 at number 4. So it just shows that the Yaesus are a fair radio above the rest there. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a splendid piece of kit, it really is. The receive is astronomical. I started on an FT991 Alpha only a couple of months ago, but I realised that the receive wasn't quite as good as I wanted, and it doesn't help when you're a little bit deaf as you get older. And also I'm limited on antennas. I've only got an NFET halfway, which does a funny left turn halfway down its run because of the hedge getting in the way. But it seems to get me out around Europe quite well. And I managed to work Canada last night because the VE7 station was coming in really, really loud. And they got back to them. The 200 watts does make a difference when I turn the power up. Over.
Well, you're doing the trick there, mate. You're doing the trick. That's all I'm using is a 9-thread wire from UK antennas there. So once the propagation is up and running there, you can work the world with a piece of wire there. But Sean, nice to work you there, mate. And we can give another couple of calls and see if there's any more stations, maybe shortwave listening and wanting to call in there. So nice to work you, Sean. I see you on the QRZ. You are in the log 57 peaking 59 there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Thanks for the 5759, Julian. And back to you, over.
No worries at all. I'll pass the microphone to Richard there. Richard, there's a station you need to work there. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Hopefully, if anybody's listening to the live stream, I've wound the RF gain back, trying to get rid of a lot of that noise, and hopefully the live stream audio is still okay. Alan, M0TRU in Brixham. Are you receiving me? Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo. Yeah, nothing heard, Julian.
Nah, nothing heard from my side. I do see there's a lot of noise down there. Sorry, the radio was in data mode, but there's nothing heard from my end. Seb, did you hear Mike 0 Tango Romeo United calling there, no?
Yeah, I did hear him earlier on, but I'll give him a shout, see if he can copy me Richard and Julian. 10 Tango Radio United, can you copy Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo? Germany 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. Are you on frequency, Alan? Nothing coming back now, Julian, so back to you.
Yeah, no worries there, mate. He must be struggling. Must be one-way traffic there, maybe, but there's nothing here there. So, Alan, if you can copy myself, Sid or Richard, we're trying to call you, but nothing here. So, we'll give a couple of calls out and see if there's anyone about. Very still difficult there. Maybe this weather is playing shoestrings tonight, but we'll give it a go anyway. This is Mike 7 Juliet November Tango with company, part of the Gentlemen's Club HFDX net here in 40 metres. MM7 JNT with company, calling 40 and standing by. Go again, my friend, go again. 2 Mike 0 Delta Italy Foxtrot 2M0 DIF. Is that Ian and Kirk Newton, Roger? No problem at all, Ian. We've got a lot of splatter there from a close by frequency. You're about a 5 and 5 there, Ian, with a lot of splatter there from a close by frequency. We ain't had a look if it's up or down, but there's somebody definitely splattering. But you're a 5 and 5 with me, Ian. Go ahead. Yeah, no worries at all, Ian. Thank you for the 5 and 9. Right, mate, we're just running the Gentlemen's Club HFDX net here. There's a few stations on frequency. We can get you passed about, and then come the end, you're more than welcome if you want to stay on frequency to stay on, or if you're going to go off for the dinner or just
the frequencies in use, please. Thank you.
No problem at all there, mate. But if you hang fire, we'll we'll get the other stations to give you a call, and hopefully the splatter from the neighbouring frequency there might disappear there. So hang fire. Richard, any copy on it?
Thank you very much.
Delta Italy Foxtrot 2M0 DIF Ian in the central belt of Scotland. Go ahead, Richard.
Yeah, Roger, Julian, and thanks for that, Sid. You saved me a job. 2 Mike 0 Delta India Foxtrot, Ian. Nice to work you again. 5 and 6, Ian. Over.
Golf 1, Sierra Delta Kilo, thank you for the 5 and 6. Rivers Creek, Hill of Tony.
I didn't call it.
Just managing to cut through it with your 5-7 with myself, over.
Yeah, Roger, no problem. I won't hold it. I'll pass you on to Sid, and I think Sid said somebody was trying to call him. But, Sid, have you got a copy on 2 Mike 0 DIF?
Yeah, Roger. Here he's giving you a signal report for my call sign, Richard. Okay, Ian, I'm calling you now. I'll call you now, Ian. 2 Mike 0 Delta Italy Foxtrot. I am at Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. The station that spoke to you before was Richard, Mexico 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo. I'm now calling you, Ian. The name is Sid, Sierra Italy Delta, QTH is North London, and I am at Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. Microphone back to you, Ian. 2 Mike 0 Delta Italy Foxtrot. Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. 553, 53 at the moment, Ian, over. Yeah, Roger. Thank you for the solid copy that you're getting up there in Scotland, and nice to hear you, Ian. Sorry about the 5 and 3, but that's what you are, the realistic report out here. But propagation will go up. There's a lot of stations on the frequency from Europe, and not our group, and they don't hear us, I don't think, and we, some of us hear them. But anyway, I wish you a good evening, Ian, and best 73s, and microphone back to Julian. Mike 7, Juliet November Tango, Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo.
Yeah, cheers there, Sid. 7148, there's a lot of QRM there coming from 7148 there, so anyway, Ian, next station to call you is from Inverness, Bob in Inverness, a Golf Mike 4 Victor Italy Kilo GM4 VIK. Bob, have you any ears on Ian in the central belt of Scotland there? 2 Mexico 0 Delta Italy Foxtrot 2M0 DIF. Go ahead, Bob.
Mike 4 Victor Italy Kilo, 9 Bob, QTH Inverness, and you were 5 and 6 when last Thursday. Go ahead.
Golf Mike 4 Victor India Kilo, Bob, 2 Mike 0 Delta India Foxtrot to Sunman. Yeah, thank you for that. You are 5-8 to myself. Coming very well through the QRM, over.
Roger, Ian, thanks very much for the 5-8. That's a good contact. Nice to meet you, I think, for the first time. And back to net control, sir.
Yeah, no worries at all there, Bob. Well, the next one was difficult for me earlier on there, so maybe Sid or Richard could keep their ears open there. He was difficult earlier on. Might be better now there, but the next station to call you, Ian, will be from Wales, Mexico, Whiskey 7 Bravo Sugar Kilowatt. Michael, any copy on the 2 Mexico 0 Delta Italy Foxtrot? Go ahead, Michael.
MW7 BSK. Have you got a copy on 2 Mike 0 DIF?
Yes, I've got a copy on you, which is Mike 57, yes, you will be bringing back to you.
Yeah, give 2 Mike 0 DIF a call. It's Richard, M1AOB.
Can you give me his call frame back, please? Can you give me his call frame? I've got a bit of noise coming here, 9 pound of it. I'm going to go listening for a minute. I'm going to stand by. Because I've got a 9 pound of noise at the minute. So, see you in a minute.
No tuning over the frequency, please. These frequencies in use, thank you.
Yeah, he's going to go FWL for a minute, Julian.
No worries at all there. Okay, Michael, speak to you in a bit there. Mark, Mexico 7, Victor Mike Delta, M7 VMD. Any copy on Ian in the central belt of Scotland? His call sign is a 2 Mexico 0 Delta Italy Foxtrot 2M0 DIF. Go ahead, Mark.
He is calling you, Ian. Yeah, nothing heard, Julian.
Nothing heard there, Mark. Nothing heard just now. Maybe to do with the splatter from 148 there. So, Sean, G7 Ocean Romeo Hotel. Any copy into the central belt of Scotland with Ian 2 Mexico 0 Delta Italy Foxtrot. Go ahead there, Sean.
Yeah, Roger, thanks, Julian. 2 Mike 0 Delta Italy Fox. How do you copy? Golf 7 Oscar and Romeo Hotel. Go ahead. No, nothing copied, Julian, nothing copied, over.
He was calling you back there, but there's a lot of QRM there, a lot of splatter coming from 148, which is making it unbearable there. So, Ian, no copy just now, purely because of the splatter from 148 there. That's you worked all stations there, Ian. Are you staying on frequency there? We're running the Gentleman's Club HFDX net here in 40 metres. You're more than welcome to hang about there. Go ahead.
2-0 EVM, I have a copy.
Stand by.
Yeah, no worries at all, Ian. Hang fire. There's a station from Devon there, can hear you, no problem at all. Eddie, go ahead, call Ian 2M0 DIF. Go ahead, Eddie.
Yeah, 2 Mike 0.
Very good evening to Italy, but you are causing a lot of splatter on 7.150. You are splattering.
Yeah, 2 Mike 0 Delta India Fox. Last heard at 5-7 with heavy QRM, but now you seem to have dropped out. Can you try again? No, I'm not getting the signal report now though. You was 5-7 last heard, so I'll log you at 5 and 7 last heard. Back to net control.
Yeah, have you got it, Julian?
Yeah, it's a lot of splatter there, making it unbearable there, but right there, Ian, no problem at all. You've worked all stations. I'm more than sure you said you were going off grid there or offline there. So nice to work, Ian. Hopefully in better conditions next time. 73 is a 2M0 DIF MM7 JNT. Cheers, Ian. Bye bye.
Cleared, Julian, and since been down and asked them to move, so whether they have, well they haven't yet, but I heard Sid asking them to move.
Yeah, he's on frequency there now on 148 there, Richard. Eddie, 2 Echo 0, Echo Victor. Mike, go ahead there and then you can work the list there, Eddie. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Julian. 2 Echo 0, Echo Victor Mike, returning from Mike 7 Juliet November Tango. You're 5 and 9 with me there, Julian. Back here.
Exactly the same there, Eddie. 59 on the nose there, on the DX10 transceiver. Just when we thought maybe things was going to pick up there, we've got the Continental there, a couple of cases down, just completely splattering over there, so making it very difficult for any weaker signals to come through, more so like Ian up there in the central belt, so it's a bit of a shame, but there you go. I think Sid was up there, or down there, sorry, trying to ask them nicely to QSY, but 59, Eddie, 59 to the southwest of Scotland, Roger.
Yeah, Roger that, Julian. Well, you're just peaking just under plus 10 on your last over, so doing the trip this way, lovely. Right, I'll start working the list then with your permission. So, Mike 1, any other business? How copy 2-0, Echo Victor Mike there, Richard?
Yeah, no problem. 5-9 plus 10. I just turned the RF game back up so I could get a true signal, but back down again now. I'm live streaming if you want to listen back at any time, Eddie. You can either go on my QRZ page or the link further up the group. But no problem, 5-9 plus 10.
Lovely, thanks very much, Richard. Yeah, heavy QRM this way from 71148. The QRM is that S9 this way, so yeah, it's quite heavy this way. Anyway, we'll move on down, but you're also plus 10, so no problem at all. So G1 Sierra Delta 7, Charlie Bravo.
Hola, Central MN Equator, Roger, Echo 0, Mike Victor Hotel, Central MN Equator, Roger, Echo 0, Mike Victor Hotel, North Inglaterra, Central MN Equator, please QSY, down frequency, grazie Emilia, down frequency, Roger.
Tell the frequency, please QSY, much flatter, 50.
AVM.
Uniform returning. Yes, it's very difficult conditions at the moment. There is French station on 7148, over.
Yeah, Roger that, and you're plus.
Frequency, down frequency. Molto grazie, Mimico. Grazie, Emilia.
Thank you very much, my friend, for QSY. Thank you.
Yeah, Roger.
Gosh, it's not set quite right, but how you receiving?
Roger.
Proprio ci si sente.
Roger, grazie Mimico. Okay, if you please QSY, lower frequency, Mimico. Splatter on 150. 7.150 is our net. Please QSY.
So we go to Mike 7, Victor Mike Delta. How copy 2-0 EVM there, Mark?
2-0, EVM, Mike 7, Victor Mike Delta, 5 and 9, and a request to probably pass up the chain because I don't think any other business can hear me. But what would be possibly faster to do is talk to QSY a bit further away. I've gone on 148. I've asked politely if they can move, but no answer over.
Yeah, well, I think you said I was 5-9 there through the QRM, but I've got you here at about 5 and 8, 5 and 8 to 5 and 9 with the QRM, but not sure what the rest of your over was. You was in and out with the noise, unfortunately. But thank you for the 59 and 58 to 59 for yourself. I'll move on down to Golf 7 Oscar Romeo Hotel. Sean, how copy 2E0 EVM?
2E0 EVM G70RH. Good evening to you. You're about a 5 and 6 with me, Eddie. 5 and 6 with me, but the QRM is about 5 and 9 at times, so it's making my head hurt at the moment. Over.
Yeah, roger that, mate. Roger that. Well, I've got you as clear 5 and 9 this way. So yeah, good audio as well. So you can certainly make the trip this way. So that's good news. Who else? I've already spoken to. So let me just go back and see if Siggy's back on. So Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. How copy 2E0 Echo Victor Mike.
2 Echo 0 Echo Victor Mike. Golf 1 Sierra Delta Kilo. Very good evening to you, Eddie. I'm sorry if I wasn't here. I just went down to 7.148, trying to speak a bit of Italian, telling them in English and Italian that they were flattering over us. I think they're going to cure us why. 5 and 9 plus 10 dB, Eddie, over.
Yeah, lovely, Sid. Thank you for trying your luck down there. But yeah, you're plus 10 both ways, mate. Lovely signal, lovely audio. I think that's everyone that's on. Let me just double check on the list. We've got Josh has come back on, so I'll just pop back up to Josh. Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo, how copy 2E0 EVM. Yeah, Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo, how copy 2E0 Echo Victor Mike.
Yeah, I'm just back from the other station. I'm just on time, I see. Well, I think that's Eddie. Eddie, very good afternoon, very good evening to you, to Echo 0, Echo Victor Mike from Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo. If you come over to the next over, I will tell you what the log is, because I was away from these frequencies. Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo, back to you, Eddie. 2 Echo 0, Echo Victor Mike.
Yeah, 2 Echo 0, Echo Victor Mike, returning to Papa Delta 7, Charlie Bravo. You're 5-9 plus.
Net on 7150. Please could you queue us while you'll be much appreciated. You're causing lots of grief for the net. So please could you queue us wide? Please, from Germany 1 Hotel Papa Delta.
It's a bit quiet, so yeah, thank you very much for the plus 5. You was plus 10, 5-9 plus 10 this way, and that's it. So I'll put the microphone back to Julian at Mike 7, Juliet November Tango from 2E0 EVM.
Yeah, cheers there, Eddie. I think Tony G1HPD, I heard him. I tagged him in that little group chat there, and I'm more than sure I heard him giving him a bit of a please QSY there. So I don't know if it's worked there, but we'll no doubt hear. Is that you worked, everyone, Eddie? There, go ahead.
Yeah, there's everybody that's on a yes at the moment on the list there, Julian. So unless anybody else comes on in the future, then they're in the log.
No worries at all there, mate. Well, we'll give another couple of calls and see if there's anyone else about there. And earlier on it was very, very quiet, and now it seems as if whenever the band's opening a little bit, we're getting a lot of splatter, so we'll try again. This is Mike 7, Juliet November Tango with the company, part of the Gentlemen's Club, HFDXnet, MM7, Giant T West Company are calling a 14, standing by.
Mike 7 is November Tango, copy to Mike 0 Delta India Foxtrot.
There was somebody replying to you, Julian.
I hear you calling there, Ian, 2M0DIF, but that splatter from 140 is unbelievable. I think we maybe have to admit defeat there, maybe try and QSY maybe to another frequency there, but that splatter is absolutely unbelievable. It's coming to 5.9 plus 10 nearly right through there, so go ahead, Ian. No, that's unbelievable there. Just before, I don't know if you're staying or going there, Ian. Eddie, any copy, did you make the contact with Ian there, 2M0DIA? Go ahead, Eddie.
2 Mike 0, Delta India Fox. Last heard you was 57 with QRM. How copy? Yeah, I've just got you there. You said that I'm a 5.9, that you're a 5.7 QRM. Thanks very much there, and microphone back to Julian. Yeah, Mike 7, Juliet, November Tango. Microphone back to you.
Yeah, no worries at all there, Eddie. We're going to have to QSY, mate. We're going to have to put the hands up and just admit defeat that whoever's on 7148 are very, very stubborn, although we've been on there from about 4:30, so hopefully all stations on frequency there. Richard, Mike 1 Alpha Ocean Bravo, Sean 2 Echo 0, Mike Victor Hotel, Sid G1 SDK, Mark Mike 7, Victor Mike. DIF. We're going to have to try and QSY to 152 152 7 152 7 152.
This frequency, yes, please QSY. To come on this frequency, and they're transmitting on this frequency, not just on 7.148. Before they start transmitting, I do not understand. Well, I don't know where you're going to find a frequency. You have a look around and tell me.
Sid, they are a little bit angry because we told them QSY, go down in the frequency. You did, more stations did that from us. But now they're angry and he's coming on our frequency. I don't think they are gentlemen. I'm very sorry to tell you this, but I don't like this, and well, I put it on no because I can do nothing at all with this. So I put him on no now on this moment, and I come back when the station is a little bit because otherwise I don't. Thank you very much for QSY2.
Slide under that frequency there just to be even more ruder than what they were on 148 there, so there you go. It's just a shame, and that's what we've got to work with there, just complete ignorant operators there, so there you go. But that's the way I suppose it goes there. Nobody can share and share alike. They've all got to spoil it for everyone there, Roger.
You're causing QRM, you come on the frequency with that.
Richiesi. Sì, bravo, chiama, CQ40.
Exactly the same time as you there, buddy, so you're as well just keeping calm there because they're just talking exactly the same time on purpose there, Roger.
Number 2. You're like, I've got the convenience. I don't like sitting up against the desk, mate. I would do, but I can't get my legs through the bench. Qui che è un italiano che 60 anni che abita in California, però abbiamo fatto delle prove così e via lunga qualche volta sono riuscito a collegarlo. Ecco, per cui dai, è già un bel collegamento perché si passano i 25 metri. Manca il Montana, il Wyoming e l'altro lato perché l'Oregon mi manca e ho fatto i 50 stati. Vabbè, per il Montana compri le cane scatola. È vero.